Hello guys, hello. Yeah, it's not 9 p.m. Pacific. It's not 9 p.m. Pacific. It's 9 p.m. my time. 9:30 p.m. my time. And then I was like, what is that Pacific? And I didn't really like put down the Pacific time. I put down my time. And yeah, that's not good. Is it me, or does that that strong weapon look familiar? It does. It does. I'll show you why. I'll show you why. What's up, Keith? Number 1 in the stream. Thank you very much. What's up, Z-Man and ICB? That's the top 3 today. Thank you very much, guys. What's up, Daylight Night Shine? Seren, hello. Inter, what's up? Canned the Cat, hello. What's up, Moon? Yeah, my retracted message. ICB, you shouldn't have retracted your message. Your message was your message was the correct one. What's up, Lord Bradley? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Wolaf? Hello, Susie. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you all for tuning in, guys. I'll just be a second. Need to just sort one more thing out. I need to message someone. So I'm going to post it on Twitter. I'm very bad at posting on Twitter. Let me... So close. There we go. Tweeted. I tweeted. I tweeter it. I haven't got a flat jack yet. Fantastic. Fantastic. What's up, Bretlands? Welcome to the stream. We are no longer BRB. We are actually here. We are actually here. The reason it looks familiar... The reason it looks familiar, Jordan... Here, look. It's called Kelly's something or other, right? But if you look at Kelly, look at it. It's on the left-hand side. It's in his hands on his art. That is the weapon we're receiving, is that weapon in his hands. Now, in my mind, Kelly is an all-round character. He can be used on attack and defense as like a support character. It's going to be hard to know how that weapon's going to go, to be honest. It's going to be hard. It's gonna be hard. I'm hoping if it's defensive, I'm hoping we're gonna get something that we can't craft because, like I said, the strong weapons are not great. And if it's offensive, maybe like strong attacks, I guess. Be good for people who don't have a strong attacks weapon. Maybe some control on attack, or I'd love to see more weapons that have things happen at the beginning of your turn. I think we've talked about this quite a bit. This is the only weapon, but it's so useful. Even though it's very, very small amounts, it's so useful, that 4 slot. The 35% heal reduction, really good for Conquest. It's also good for... It was also good when you were trying to trigger trauma once upon a time. But we don't have any other weapons like that. We don't have any others. It's Kelly's. It is indeed. What's up a cool username? Devante as well. Hello there, hello there. So how many Negans are being given away again? Today it's 1. I got given 2 to give away. I gave away 1 last Monday, and another one is going to be today. You may have already entered. It is basically you enter on my video for Harper. The draw for that is just going to be in about 2 hours. We have got the Battle Pass being released in 25 minutes. 25 minutes. And I think this Battle Pass is pretty good. Probably the best Mythic Battle Pass by far. Can the weapon be the cherry on top, though? Can the weapon be the cherry on top? I have got my weapons crafting. I am going for 1535 on this middle weapon. AP down on the left-hand side, and then fast healing on the right-hand side. I need one of these to happen. Need one of these to happen. I know what's one's more likely to happen, but I need one of these to happen. What's up, Wii Rocket? Hello, Basham. I saw you enter, Basham, on the Harper video. I saw it. I did actually get a weapon upgrade this week, guys. Randomly. I showed it on my Discord, but I'll just show you guys here. I did a 1535 upgrade for Marge. This is the first try, and I got strong attacks. I decided to keep it, but it's actually not as good as having 1535 for the reason I did it. In the team that I've got her in, I've got her sat next to Andrea. And she's the only strong character, so Andrea's only getting a 10% attack boost and she's not getting a crit boost. So it would actually be better if I got 1535 in that scenario, but strong attacks is just like too rare to just reset, you know? So I got a bit of fortune there. But yeah. Who else have we got in chat? What's up, Hannah? Welcome to the stream. Keenan as well. What's up, Tracy? Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. If I somehow was to win again, I'd call it rigged. Yeah, that would be actually insane if you won again. What's up, Tino? Thanks a lot. Thanks for tuning in. Can't wait to see that weapon. Yeah, we're 25 minutes away. The weapons are generally quite hype in the Battle Pass. I kind of just hope it's going to be something nice. Like I said, I think this is the best Mythic Battle Pass we've had, without a doubt. Without a doubt, the characters are nice. I don't think they're going to do too. I don't want to do this. I'm going to be doing a video tomorrow. I'm going to try and do it tomorrow. I'm not going to be doing my. I'm not going to be doing my Conquest today, and I'm not going to be doing my. These two roadmaps, because tomorrow what I'm going to do is when I wake up, I'm going to be doing all of the daily roadmaps that reset in that 24-hour period, and I'm going to be doing my Conquest. I'm going to be doing an arena attack. I'm going to record it, and I'm going to upload it as a video, and it's just going to basically show how long it takes to do the daily stuff. And I think the daily stuff just takes ages now. The requirements to do the dailies, and I'm going to do it on ×3 speed when I do it. Like, I only do ×1 when I'm streaming because I'm chilling. And I'm mainly reading chat. I was just watching your streams for No Man's Land when I got the ping. Okay. Yeah, I did a couple of streams for No Man's Land. That was a lot of fun. I did do the recent event in No Man's Land and got the top reward. I think one of the weapons was quite nice. I like the, it's like an Incan weapon. It was pretty heavy hitting. How do we win Negan? You can see my pinned message in the chat. If you check the pinned message, it links to a video, and the description on what to do is in that video. But basically, it shows a comment or a phrase that you have to type as your entry in the comments, and it has to be exactly like it shows on the screen, and you are entered. Simple as that. You are entered. You are entered. What's up, Alexander? Welcome to the stream. First stream I've been able to watch in like a month. It's all good. It's all good. Thank you very much for tuning in. I do appreciate it. I do always love to see people in the chat, but don't ever feel bad about not being able to tune in for whatever reason. It's, you know, it's the way it goes sometimes. I did a second entry. I wasn't sure I had entered the first time I watched the video. It's all good. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. What's up, Nikki? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're all having a good day, guys. What's up, Dennis? Ruben? Hello, hello. What's up, Scary? Wait, did the giveaway happen yet? No, not for another hour and 50 minutes. That's when the draw is. The giveaway's been going for just under 2 weeks. It's about a week and a half it's been running for. Basically, the release of Harper is when I started it, which was not last Thursday, but the Thursday before. I'm excited to win my Negan 2000. I think a few people are. This is going to be awkward. What's up, Loose Cannon? Hello. Did a 5 pull-on gold mythic wheel. Got a Doc Stevens, Andrew, Alpha, and 2 Gregory's. Hey, that's not actually too bad. Like, all of those characters are actually pretty good. Even Gregory's pretty good. He's a decent defense team character. I know he's kind of been eclipsed by these more recent characters, but he can be pretty frustrating if he's surrounded by other characters that are pretty annoying as well. Hey, what's up, Moth? Thank you very much for tuning in. So basically, you have my alpha and 100 for the next limit break. Nice. In my end of month pulls, I did get my alpha limit broken. I was actually pretty happy with that, even though the other 2 pulls I got were not great. I still haven't leveled her at all. So it's kind of strange, right? She's the 3rd highest character in my roster, but she's still level 1. And the reason I've told you the reason I do this is because of how Conquest seems to work. If I level her up, she's going to be seen as a threat offensively, and she's going to start getting focused. Now, to a certain extent, it wouldn't be bad, because I have noticed, because she doesn't get attacked at all, unless they've got lots of strong characters on the defense team, she will not get attacked at all. But basically, she doesn't get that 1 AP that's required for her to get a natural rush. That is the only downside, which is actually pretty big. That means I'm just not rushing as often, and she is my main kill threat. I did get through a pretty horrendous team on Conquest just this morning. Like I said, I'm not going to be playing Conquest on stream tonight. I've done my 15 attacks. I am... What's that? I am 24 stages away from completing Conquest 4. And what I'll do is I'll save the completion of it till Thursday. I'll do that on my Thursday stream, but I will be doing my 15 attacks tomorrow. But it was one of these stages. I think it was... I want to say it was 45.8. I think it was 45.8. Distribution Center. That one was horrendous. It had Doc Stevens and Zeke. It had Alice lead. And those 3 characters are, like, okay. They're all healers because of Zeke's got a healing weapon. So there's a fast healing weapon. But then you have the other characters, Gabriel, who's got overheal. And then you've got Garrett, who's also got vitality, right? And the issue is Garrett and Gabriel's weapons, where they just have a chance randomly to proc a massive heal of like 50%. So like instantly just destroy any infection you've got up. So the RNG levels were just like mwah, mwah. I got to the last character alive like 6 times on the last turn. So it was like turn 10, last character alive. They got 1 turn infection. They just need to die, but they randomly proc that heal, and it was just like no. So many times. What's up, Bubby? It's going good. It's going good. Thank you very much for asking. Thank you very much. Keenan, the new Last Stand game mode in NML is pretty fun. Would love something like that in RTS. Yeah, I've actually talked about that. I talked about a last, like, basically you're up against a herd of walkers that's constantly coming towards you, and they get more powerful. But I thought that would be good as a faction event, like a weekly last man standing, but in a faction, and you take out a certain amount of walkers. You know, I thought that would be really cool. But yeah, I kind of like the way they've done it in No Man's Land. It was pretty difficult. I've definitely not got the right team for it, but I came top 50% in that, which I'm pretty happy with. What's up, Thomas? Battle Pass weapon, please. 18 minutes. 18 minutes and it drops. 18 minutes and it drops. And we'll know. Officially. I think can someone confirm? That's the only thing that's like a secret now, right? That's the only thing that's like a exciting drop when it comes to the Battle Pass. We used to get a character. So we used to get like a 1 of 4 Mythic, 1 of 4 S-Class 5-star characters being in there. And that we don't know anymore. I think maybe free-to-play should have just 1 gold character be randomly in there as well. 1 of 4 gold characters that are in the museum, you know? I don't think it's going to make that big a difference. Then at least you know, one Sandy, one Ivanova, maybe one Negan and one Wayland. You know, just kind of core characters would be kind of cool. Great to see you today, chat. And Locke, hope everything's doing well. What's up, Jeremy? Thank you very much for tuning in. I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright. I hope you're doing okay too. Did you get the Sandy free offer? No. No. It definitely isn't spend materials. if the Sandy free offer is spend materials, then there's something extremely wrong with mine. I've still only got the original 6. It said it was part of natural gameplay. I don't see it. I don't know how that could be the case. I haven't had it pop up at all. So I think there's like three. I think there's at least 3 that I'm missing. There's 9, right? My natural gameplay seems to be bad then. I've even gone out of my way to do things I don't normally do. Like I did like daily SR and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm not sure. They did say they were going to drop hints on what they could potentially be. Oh, in case they're like people are missing some, but yeah, Sandy is definitely not material, so I've spent millions. Millions. I mean, I just spent 3 million just there. I do this on a daily basis, so we're talking about like 20 million materials easy. Captain Walker Slayer's gone. You're calling yourself Captain Cramorant now. Okay, what's up? Welcome to the stream. I've been looking for some high-level insight. Anyone else think a collab event would be cool now that Mythics have gotten comfy? I love a left. I mean that would be cool. That would be cool. But Scopely would. Well, actually, I'm not sure how that would work. I guess Scopely would have to agree that with Valve and then get the thumbs up from Skybound. Like it's kind of just like it's much more likely to have collabs with other Walking Dead storylines. So, for instance, Typhoon and stuff like that. That's why we've got those characters. I got my Negan in daily pull a few days ago. It would be great if I could win and grade 5 him. Yes, yes, it would indeed. I'd love to win him too, but I can't enter. I'm gonna try and enter the other people's. There are gonna be giveaways from Just Call Me Tex and Invisinerds, and maybe, fingers crossed. Now, if I did win, I'd probably tell them to re-roll just because there's like I would feel bad for them because they'd get hate because I won. You rigged it for him. I'm good with my 1, but a second, yeah, being able to limit break a character is great. Have you been using him on Conquest Daylight Night Shine? Because he's a mythic character, you can go into Conquest 3. And that's pretty decent, being a payback character, right? That's pretty decent. Another draft arena this week. Do you think they fixed it at all? My coins are... I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it was intentional. I didn't see anything come out saying it was an issue. I don't know the situation. I guess we'll have to find out. I'm not sure why it was everyone's tier 2. Like I legitimately found that S classes on defense team was so difficult to take out compared to mythic characters. And of course, S class defense team leaders worked, so you could just have a Mercer lead. And he would stun you. Pulled a second alpha recently. Nice. Her at grade 5 is really important because she gets 60% infection on her signature move, which is really, really important. What's up, Mr. C? Welcome to the stream, bruv. What's up, Michael, as well? No worries, mate. It's all good. I think I've gotten 4 offers thus far. You know how many offers you've got because it's based on how many coin offers you've got right now. So that's how that event works, right? You go into your offer section, go into specials, and for every offer for 300 coins you've got, that's how many of the things you've completed. So I've got 6. Some of these offers are pretty decent. Some of them are pretty decent. So they're not terrible to pick up if you so wished. But I'm probably gonna not get anything. I mean, this one I might pick up near the end, but I kind of just want to see them here first. I want to complete every single one before I'm buying any. What time does the battle pass drop? In 12 minutes. 12 minutes. Walking Dead and Mortal Kombat. Yeah, I think what was Negan in? Was he in Tekken? I don't want to have a Tekken character come over to The Walking Dead, but you never know, you know. You never know. Would be cool if more content creators can give out characters in the future. I mean, it's a strange situation, but you know, it's based on whether you're in the program, the content creator program, and the size of your channel, and so on and so forth. But yeah, I mean, I think it's something good to aim for. If there are any content creators or wannabe content creators out there, you know, if you work hard, you could get into a position where you're doing some stuff like this. I think it's really great. This is the first time in 3 or 4 years I've been in content creation in RTS that there's been a collaboration like this. The only time I've ever had it before was when I hit 10,000 subscribers. I basically messaged the community manager and just said, you know, I've hit 10,000 subscribers. I think that's a pretty big milestone. Would you be up for doing a giveaway like with me on my channel? And it was only for like 2,000 coins, so it wasn't something crazy, but it was just a nice little bonus. It was nice. But can you share some strats on what you are doing to deal with Zac teams, S-Class, Mercer, Abraham, and others? I think the best one that I've seen is Scotsman. I tried to do it with Mythics. It's impossible with Mythics. Like I took this Sadiq in. This is basically a team I took, and I took Sadiq in for the cleanse, and I took in everybody's got a bleed resist, and it just wasn't working. Like I was trying to do it with Mythics, but you can't do it in Mythics. It's not possible. Like not consistently. Not consistently. I tried with a Doc Stevens. So even if Doc Stevens got taken out, he could potentially come back and revive. I mean, it's just, yeah, you definitely have to take an S-Class character. I think the best way you could do it is have Alice lead as well, so that Alice would revive the person that got taken out. So you would get more points. Because you lose points if you have people taken out in war. Do you only have to enter the Skybound phrase once to be entered in the giveaway? Yep, you only have to enter it once. If you enter it like 5 times, it would only count as 1 entry. But YouTube might like auto-hide your comments, and if they auto-hide your comments, the site that I use to take all the comments off the video might not see your comments. So don't spam, you know? It's not a good idea. I love Drop because it made me feel so OP as a smaller player who didn't have time to grind the S-Classes. Was disappointed at grade 2s. Hope it's bumped up to at least 4. I mean, I think it should just be everyone's grade 5, no lieutenant system. I would assume draft is meant to be mythics, but I think they want to include S-Classes too. But that's the only reason you'd have grade 2, right? But like I took in, I think if you were on my stream when it happened last Thursday, I actually selected 2 Glens on purpose because I was like, okay, my team's not great. I had Zachary, so I had Bleed. I was like, okay, it's not amazing. But by turn 2, I'll be able to blitz because I've got 2 Glens. I could give AP out. And because they were grade 2, if we go to Glen, let's have a little sneaky peek. I'm pretty sure Glen, his passive for AP gain is grade, where is it? Is grade 4. There you go. When making a critical hit, one other teammate gets 20 AP. So him at grade 2, he doesn't get much. He just gets AP drain resistance. He doesn't. He's not a good support character at that point. I don't know. Like his main power is that crit to give AP. I did like the fact. I will be honest. I did like the fact that they had weapon switch, so you could put in your weapons. That was awesome. That was a big change. I think it still needs some tweaks. It does look like 5-star arena is gone for good, which I'm extremely disappointed with. That is easily my most favorite arena. Every other arena in comparison is bad. 5-star arena was actually really fun. I used to just do 10 separate entries in 5-star arena because it was actually just fun to do it, you know. But they've removed the most enjoyable one for me. I used to actually also, I don't know about you guys, I used to check arenas and check what Champions Arena it was. If it was a 5-star arena, I would go mad that week because 5-star arena was awesome in Champions Arena. But now, I don't know. I don't know what. If it's always going to be standard Champions Arena, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, boys and girls. I don't know. Oh, is this, It's, not domination. I thought it was domination. Let me check. Sad truth, I'm not at 3 yet. Was stuck on an all absolute defense team. Leveling up triggers 1. I think I've leveled up. So I didn't get that. I've bought 2 of them, I think, since I'm seeing 2 offers. Like I bought the trainer one and I think I bought seeing the Gov one, nor the Bernadette one. Do we have to trigger the free offers to buy one? No. It did say, I'm not going to check the new section here because it crashes my emulator. I think it crashes a lot of people. But it said that there are going to be different triggers and none of them are premium. So it's all free to play. You just got to find out what they are. And some of them might be like claiming characters from your training grounds, for instance. If you haven't claimed characters from your training grounds in a while, I know some people don't always do that. You might want to get on that. You know, there are different ones. Spending food, I think, is one. There's a list that some people have tried to put together. It isn't very well correlated. Like I've seen. Like I'd like to see a correlation between, like, what is the Garrett one? What is the Jesus one? So I know what I've already done. I think this is a kind of mess up from Scopely as well. Like I'd like to know what I've already done. You know, just like, why did I get this? They could have had a mission where it's just question marks, you know, and once you've done it, the question marks would reveal what you did. I don't know. 5 minutes away from Battle Pass, though, guys. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Tekken 7, yeah. My guess on the weapon is HP death stats. Yeah, I mean, that's what a lot of people have said. I wouldn't mind that, but it's something we can craft. It isn't that amazing if it is that. It's just like, it's just a good defense team weapon that a strong character can make. Could we trigger the 8th free offer, but only have found 2, for example? Yeah, you can. I think you can trigger them out of order. I get that. I just hope more people get to join. I'm a bit of a slack on YouTube, but if I really want to, I guess I can grind. I mean, that's it. That's it. Generally, you get what you work for, you know? If you work hard, you generally get, you know, benefits because of it. But never sit there and go, oh my god, they're getting something else that I'm not getting and I want it. I mean, you just got to work for it, man. You got to work for it. I'm not saying that's what you're doing, but it's generally you get the benefits of hard work, generally. I got no goals off of 160 for Zachary other than the 2 guaranteed. Yeah, same. You can go check my video. I got 2 golds, 2 golds Zachary's, and I got 2 gold crates from the event that was going on there. Yo, what's up, LG as well? Welcome to the stream. They should have kept it and skipped medic one. I don't know. They could alternate it with the legendary one. Yeah, I wasn't a massive fan of 5-star arena since Outlast paybacks and Jackies were always there. However, I know many loved it. Really disappointing the Scorpion removed it. Yeah, I mean, I agree. Like, there were people who use like Mias and stuff like this, and it was frustrating sometimes. But you know, they should have just removed tank squads. I think that's a rotation though, like tank, medic, so that's in the same block. Then he brought back the bug draft arena. I mean, it is a new addition. I'm personally okay with it having issues as long as they're addressed. You know, people have obviously questioned the issues and want them to be addressed. If they don't address it though, like for instance, if they do what they've done to Conquest and just leave it, even when everyone's saying, "Come on, guys, reduce the mods." Percentages, you know, reduce their stats because it's just nuts, you know, and they do nothing. I mean, this is me coming from me, and I'm 2 days away from completing Conquest 4. You know, so you can see current Conquest mission. I'm pretty much there, and I think it just needed less RNG to make it more fun. You know, I know a lot of people are giving up on it because it's just not fun for them. I just wanted to get through it. Is Kapoor worth buying? I have the others. I'm probably going to get 2 Kapoors just for the allegiances, but I think he has potential in a certain team. My day's going alright, Moon, if you're talking to me. Give me strong healing. Oh, damn, bro. That would... See, that's nuts, right? That would be really good. Strong healing 4 slot? Yes, please. It would actually be good. We're about 30 seconds away from the weapon drop, guys. When the event just says new on the event tab here, it should be in. I think, wait, if we go to here, 19 seconds, you can see on the right-hand side, 10 hours, or 10 days and 5 hours, 15, 14, 13. When that hits 5 hours, new battle pass is dropping. Let's see if we can hit 100 likes. Yeah, if you haven't liked the stream, please do hit the like button, guys. 3, 2, 1. New battle pass. Let's go. Let's just check it out. Let's just go. There's the weekly challenges. We'll check that in a second. Let's get straight down to the weapon. Straight down. Mission 9. 13. 16. Okay. Please be good. Hmm. 35% HP, a huge bonus to AP when taking damage. Improved teammate reviving when killing an enemy. A 50% chance to revive a teammate with 75% HP. At the start of the battle and turn, get 3% defense for 1 turn for every debuff on the enemy's living team. Suddenly, the AP Drain Stonewall weapon sounds amazing because I don't think this weapon's that great. It's a surprise that I'm going to say this. I legitimately think that the weapon here is better. Isn't that a stronger revive? Teammate reviving when killing an enemy, a better chance to revive a teammate with 75% HP and 100% defense for 2 turns. 75% defense. No, 75% HP and 100% defense. Because the percentages are slightly different. No, it's exactly the same. Oh, it's a 50% chance. So it's improved teammate reviving. Let's see that improved teammate reviving. 50% chance to revive. Maybe that's the difference. Maybe we're just missing one thing. A better chance. So this is 35% chance to happen. That's 50% chance. See, most people wouldn't see that. And instantly they go, oh, that isn't that great. But it is a 50-50. On someone who has a multi-hit rush, let's say a Connor, that would be decent, but the other stats on it though, it's the other stats, man. I'm not sure about the other stats. I need to look at it for a little bit and just be like, and work it out. It is a better revive. It says improved. So this, I think this is like sort of the level of the Sophia's Louise. Was it Louisville baseball bat, where it was like an increased percentage chance to happen of what was happening. So the revive has a better chance. That is good. But it's the other things that are kind of messing it up. The AP when taking damage, nobody uses that ever. Like, no one uses AP when taking damage. But I guess you could potentially have that on a Mercer. I mean, you could potentially change the last slot to defense and just use that on a Mercer. That would actually be pretty good. No, it wouldn't, because he'd be a massive window. What am I talking about? Like, it's such a strange weapon. You'd have to use this on... it's so weird, man. You'd have to use this on Connor, right? You'd have to use this on Connor. I guess you could just put 30% defense in the 4 slot, or you could put the crit thing in the 4 slot. But he's going to be taking mad damage because he's not got double stat. It's just like one of those 2 slots. Slot 2 or slot 4 just need to change. Slot 2 or slot 4 has to change. Use it on Connor since he has taunt. Yeah, I mean, that would be it. But, I mean, okay, let's say like we put the crit resistance, the crit reduction in the 4 slot, which is everyone's using on Connor right now. Then we put 30% in the 2nd slot, and he'd have 40% HP. It wouldn't be terrible. He's got a lot of chance for the revive to actually proc then. His rush is a potential 2-character takedown. But you can't craft this. You legitimately can't craft this weapon yet, guys. Just FYI, you actually can't craft this weapon. Just because you can't craft that 3rd slot power. But if the armory does get upgraded and the new upgrades come in, it is a strong upgrade. That is a strong upgrade, so you would be able to craft it. So it isn't like you're not getting off trait, you know. So I mean, I don't think this is a good weapon for. Let's be honest, this is a good weapon for Kelly. Kelly does no damage. He's not taking anybody out. This is a weird weapon for Kelly, you know. I was expecting like a really heavy tank weapon, which I was actually looking forward to because strong characters miss that defense team weapon. Like, I was hoping this was gonna have double stat, HP defense. I was hoping it was gonna have something different on defense, like maybe impair on defense, maybe just something else on defense rather than AP drain. And then in the 4 slot, it could have something that was like maybe a little bit special, that wasn't crazy, just like, I don't know. Just something nice. And I was gonna put on Morgan. I was hoping it was gonna be a decent weapon for Morgan. But I don't think that weapon I don't think is going to work great for Morgan. Because the revive just makes it a massive window. See, that's what I use for Morgan right now. And I am going to be, and I did buy this for Connor. Where is it? That's a shame. The weapon isn't a cherry on top. It's not terrible, but it isn't. It just isn't anything spectacular. This is the weapon I bought from the season store, and I'm gonna upgrade that for Connor. It's a little bit disappointing. The weapon is a little bit disappointing. It's terrible for Kelly, yeah. HP and AP when taking damage are perfect for Morgan, and if he kills the Bide, he revives a teammate. He needs double stats. Morgan needs double stats. He doesn't need AP. Like, he's not going to get his rush faster by having AP on defense. He's not going to take enough damage with control. Only if someone focuses him. 55 AP characters don't need AP on a defense. They're going to get it naturally. I think Morgan's a double. Am I wrong? Leggy. Morgan. He is a double taunt. So that's 20 AP, right? He's getting 20 AP from this. One basic attack. And he'll obviously lose HP. He just doesn't need AP on defense. He's going to get natural rushes no matter what. He's going to get natural rushes. I don't know. I was just hoping for something a bit special there. Is what it is. Is what it is. Just like splash works on Michonne, specials that work when killing are different and when attacking. His bide makes him windowless, in my opinion. I mean, maybe. I'm not sure what my stat is like on my defense team. On my cheesy defense, he's not got crazy stats. And on my tanky defense, he's got like 50k HP, 40k defense. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna be able to really one-shot him or anything. Yeah, I mean it's a mixed bag. I just don't think it's there. It's one of those weapons where it's like it requires too much to really get the best out of it, and you're gonna lose like 10 to 15% stat. But you can't craft the third slot, so it's like, yeah. There's the debate for you. That weapon for Kelly, like 100% of his sig move, can kill 2 enemies, which means 2 teammates. Okay. Okay, buddy. Okay. Kelly's gonna kill 2 people with 125% line damage, and you're building no attack stat on him. I mean, maybe if you were to use like bide on attack teams. Maybe if you were to use the bide on the attack teams. But it's only can proc one. Well, I mean, it can proc multiple times, but it's most likely bide's not going to proc that many times, you know. And a guardian shield does obviously counter bide, so there are counters there. It's a mixed bag. It's a mixed bag. I don't think the weapon's great. I don't think it's terrible, but it's just kind of just really. It's got mixed feelings on it, just because the third slot is really good. The 35% HP is kind of like, okay, cool. It's just the other 2 stats. So you're wasting 2 of your 3 upgrades just replacing those 2 slots with things that are useful. What was the last stat? What was the last one? Like, was it 3% defense for every debuff? Now you will potentially get nuts defense, but that's not good for Morgan. You don't want defense that much on Morgan. You want to take a bit of damage at the start of the battle and turn. Get 3% defense for 1 turn for every debuff on the enemy's living team. And if you have Morgan and you have a Zeke, you're probably going to have like 3 to 5 people. 3 to 5 people with a debuff on them at least, because of the attack down that they all have. So you'll get an extra 15% defense, just regardless. And I'm not sure if that stacks. I don't have a weapon with that on. Does anyone know if that stacks with buffs? So like, if I've got an alert buffs weapon where it gives defense stat, would this stack with it? Is it a speech bubble stat, or is it just a flat stat? I think it's a speech bubble stat most likely. Can you show your main attack team for war? I haven't really got one at the moment. I have. I've been slowly working on a new one. But I haven't got it in my roster right now. But I've been slowly working on a new one. I'll give you a hint though. I'll give you a hint. It be like this. Well, it's probably easier to just. It be like this. I think it's going to be quite heavy strong, to be honest. It do be like this. That's a hint. That's a hint. The biggest issue I've got for War at the moment is if I build this team, right, and they don't have a Zachary, it's just like, okay, well, I mean, cool. It just feels trash, but you know, it's whatever. Good tune, bad weapon. That's how BP works now. Not really. The last battle passes had good weapons. The last battle passes had good weapons. I would argue that this was one of the better weapons that has ever been in a battle pass. Where is it? And it's also a weapon that you wouldn't necessarily want to craft. You know, that is not a weapon you'd want to craft. Because, I mean, like, maybe you would, but I mean, personally, I wouldn't want to spend my time crafting defense team weapons because it isn't as exciting. Like, when you get that awesome defense team weapon, right? I've said it before, like, you get that weapon, it's all finished, nice, you put it on the character, never see it again. And that's how defense team weapons work. But when you work with an attack team weapon, and you've been working, and you've been, you know, trying to bribe Earl to give you that rampage weapon, finally get it, and then you start using it, and then your gameplay actually gets, like, enhanced, and then you have you have more enjoyment in the game, right? That's how attack teams weapons work. That's how attack teams work. That's why right now everyone's just like, why is the game so bad? It's because it's the defense team meta. It's really, really annoying because your attack's worse than most defenses. That's why the game's just like, at the moment. The game's an attack team game, but you can't really attack very easily. But I prefer getting defense team weapons from battle passes just because I don't want to have to make them. You know, and they can be quite good. The only downside of these weapons is you can craft them yourself, so it's not anything like exciting. It's just like, cool, I don't have to make that. The Raven gun is underrated. I mean, it's a standard. I think the Raven gun's just like a standard. That's a standard weapon. You know, standardo. Definitely standard. Okay, let's see what the weekly battle pass missions were. Did we get any crazy weeklies? Now remember, there's no completion bonus now. So like before, you'd complete all of the weekly missions. Let's say this was the only 3. You complete these 3 missions and you get like a completion bonus. There's none of that anymore. So it's individual missions. So like, let's say you can't or don't want to do a particular mission, there's no big deal. Raid refills, not too bad. Probably a raid tournament this week. Food. Yeah, multiple level up tournaments always. Defeat fighters, that's fine. Collect 10 pieces of mythic epic gear, sorry, that should be pretty decent. Use 120 gold rings in the TWD gold medal roadmap. That's not too bad. Even if you've already spent the 60 from the current level up, we do get 120 more from the next 2 level ups, so that shouldn't be too bad. Earn 1 million renown points in solo level ups. Again, even if you've earned more than 1 million in the current solo level up, there is another solo level up this week. It's going to be tough if you're a new player and you decided to go in on this one and not the next one. I guess it's tough. 16 world energy refills. That sounds like a lot, but it's just you can blow through those world energies really quick. 1200 fighters, not too bad. Use 2 Maddox. That could be actually pretty difficult. I think Maddox is 15. Is Maddox 15? Or 11? I think Maddox is 15 on the skill upgrades. So with that, as much as it says use 2 Maddox, with it comes like potentially having to use like 1.5 million military supplies. That one's... oh, damn, they split it up actually. We'll check this out in a second. But yeah, that one could be a bit more annoying. Maddox is 10. Okay. They split the login up. I hope they would have done a login bonus challenge, but they haven't done a login bonus challenge. So it's just part of the whole mission. The points you get for stuff is a little bit more. I think before the lowest was 120 and the highest was 720. So they just spread the points across the actual missions, which I don't think is a bad idea. I don't think it's bad at all. And we did get a new monthly event pop up, the login event, the other day. I think it's pretty much identical to last month. And you'll be able to get 20,000 gold mythic tokens or 17,000 gold medals, which is actually pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Let's keep scrolling through. We'll get some Steel medals. That's it. Okay. Still pretty decent. Some trainers, some cans. I saw a few SR cans in there, which is nice. That is good. That is good. Let's have a little look. Where is he? Where is he? Connor? He's the guy I'm upgrading at the moment. I maxed out my Andrea, so I decided to start leveling my Connor. My Alex is 10. So it's not terrible, I guess. And I've actually got 51 medics now. Isn't like the max you can hold 60. Yep. Have I got more medics than Madeline? When I would... I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. That is a weird one. And it's just one at a time. They done login? They done login. They done login? 35% HP, 35% defense, elusive, impair, and tough health. You get increased stats, and it's a good weapon. I mean, yeah, it is, but it's something you can craft. I still need a rampage weapon. Definitely craft one. What's up, Vincent? Seems like a weapon where you think 2 weeks who can use this, and eventually you will never use it. Yeah, it's also very niche. Like, I think the best way they can... This is my opinion on the Battle Pass weapons. The best thing they can do to make the Battle Pass weapons more appealing is to bring out a character that can actually use it. You know? Where is it? To bring out a character that can actually use it. So, for instance, Garv's pistol came out with the Garv event, and Garv could use it. And it made sense, so if... don't forget about the bronze medals in here. And it made sense. Whereas... Unless there's a green character on the way, which there could be a green character that's on the way in the next like couple of weeks, part of an event or something. You never know. And then suddenly this weapon becomes legit. That's how they should start doing these weapons, in my opinion. Especially with event characters. Just to make the free-to-play characters a little bit better, because a lot of the time they're not that great, let's be honest. So. They're not that great. If this also procced with like bleed, that would be decent. The improved teammate reviving, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Pretty sure it doesn't. But yeah, that is an improved one, obviously, but we can't make that third slot. But it is not spectacular. It's just the second and the fourth slots. I just took a screenshot of it. That was me taking a screenshot. That are an issue. What would you guys put in the second and fourth slots? If you could swap the weapon stats, what would you guys put in those slots instead? Like not for upgrading, just like say like you could remake this weapon and change the second and fourth slots. Do you think you would put defense in the second slot? I think that would be a pretty obvious choice. Or AP on attack. Like AP on defense is a non-upgrade pretty much. Very niche. That might be like 1 out of every like 30 characters that might be usable on. Pacific is west. Yeah, Pacific is west. Basically, it's in an hour and 10 minutes. An hour and 10 minutes. The third slot is good. 100% the third slot is good. The first slot is okay. It's questionable with that third slot, but it's okay. Like right now, this is basically just a Connor weapon. This is just an improved Connor weapon, but it will have less stats. So if you want to have more chance to revive, but give Connor less stats, that would be the way it will go. If the third slot was whenever an enemy died, it would be much better. Like, well, just any enemy, not even the person getting the killing blow. It would have to be reduced from 50% then, because obviously that's much more likely to happen. I'd replace HP with attack and make it a huge bonus to attacking. HP, a 4-slot bonus would be offensive buff. What, you mean like 1535? Yeah, I mean, it could have been, you know, if you did that, that could have been a really good Wayland weapon because he would have buffed that to 65% chance, I think. Let me see if Wayland does that. I think I've got... Yeah, okay. I think I've got a revive weapon. Let's see if Wayland would do that. I'm guessing he would because it just basically is how his stuff works. But where are you, cheeky guy? He's camouflage. He was blending in. Oh, I haven't 5-starred one. I'm guessing it does. Does anyone know? Does anyone know? Like, if I put a weapon on Wayland right now, right? Let's put the weapon I normally put on him. One of these weapons. You can see that if I go in here, it's got an up arrow here next to the stun. You can see because he's increasing the chance of that happening, and he increases it by 15% more likely to trigger their weapon effects. So I'm pretty sure it would work like that with the revive too. So they could have made a weapon that was literally just Wayland, and a lot of people like Wayland. A lot of people use Wayland, and that would have been legit. Sounds too difficult to... I mean, it's already in the game. It's already in the game. It exists already. You can see it. You can see the up arrow next to the 15% of the healing stun because he's boosting it with his passive, which is that passive down the bottom. Weapons expert. When equipped to this character, weapons equipped to this character are 15% more likely to trigger their effects. I assume it would work with the revive too. I am assuming. But then he would one attack. And that is the only downside. With this key, there are Jesse Anderson or Doc Wright. Should be, yeah. Let's have a little look. I didn't see them. Like, it just shows these. Which is weird. It should be at level 30. There they are. 10,000 gold Mythic, 10,000 gold medal. Doc Stevens, Jesse Anderson. I'm most likely going to go for Jesse Anderson. And just fingers crossed I pull Doc Stevens in the meantime. Just because I can't get Jesse Anderson anywhere else. Just try and stock up on characters that have allegiances. What allegiance she is? I think she's at Alexandria, right? Yeah, she would be my second Alexandria character. The other one being Brucey Boy. I'm 120 energy away from getting to Razo. I have the characters to reach 240. 24 quills. Hey, nice ICB. Nice. Nice. I forgot that event was going on. I blitzed that. I blitzed that day one, man. That got done day one. Where is it? Mythic Arena? Mythic Mania? Yeah, that got done day one. Day one. I mean, I don't think I could complete any of the other ones. I don't think I got, like, any characters to do anything else. Wait, that's not the right one. What am I doing? Where is it? Okay, this one. I think one of them's like Yumiko. Do not have a Yumiko. And the other one is just like Ty and Ash. Yeah, I do not have Ty or Ash. Oh, swells. Always wondered if the percentage was added or multiplied. Much better adding. I mean, yeah, it definitely is. It is added with cunning, or it's like negated with cunning. That's why cunning is so powerful. It's a flat reduction. I'm guessing it is not a flat addition. It's probably a percentage of the stat. So like, 15% of 50%. But, yeah. Wayland was the key the whole time. We found the Wayland. Whack weapon. I mean, it's just there's no character that I can think of to use it. The weapon is actually good, but there's no character to that it's going to fit in the hands of. It isn't a good general weapon. It isn't a weapon like you're not debating which character to put it in the hands of. you know, you're debating whether the weapon's even good in the first place. Anyone else kind of excited for the final chapter of Invasion tonight? I enjoy the little stories. It'd be nice to get some rewards, that's for sure. I'm going to be honest, this is going to sound pretty brutal. I never check the stories in these, right? I never check the stories, and the reason I don't ever check the stories is because the game takes up so much time with how much I've got to do when it comes to energy spending that I can't spend extra time reading a story. I have to literally skip and just complete that roadmap so I can do the next roadmap, so I can do the next roadmap. I mean, a story roadmap's popped up here. I do not do this for the story. But I know there are people who do, so that's what I think is a good idea, that they do it, you know? I'm not saying it's not needed. It definitely is good. There are definitely people who are not like me and actually do pay attention to the story, but I've been playing this game for too long, and yeah, it's way too long. I'm gonna do my pull here, and I'm gonna pull on Alice. Wouldn't mind pulling an Alice. Wouldn't mind pulling an Alice. That doesn't look like Alice. Bit rough around the edges, Alice. You're not alone. I mean, I did actually read the Telltale ones. I was a little bit more invested in that. I was interested, but yeah. I did read the world map, I will be honest, because it was a one-time thing. I knew it would never come back. I knew it was most likely a little bit more time put into the idea of the story and stuff like that, just because of the fact that it was the main story maps. But yeah, I did the story roadmap. Absolutely nothing has happened. It has just been stupid Rick wondering what is going on. I've got no clue what's going on. Okay, like I said, I'm gonna skip doing my my Conquest stages tonight. I've only got 2 more days of Conquest. I'm going to be doing Conquest tomorrow morning for a separate video. And then I'm going to be saving my last... How many stages would it be? 9? And it's 2 boss stages. I'll have to do 2 boss stages for my Thursday stream. Potentially 3. If 49.4 is a boss stage as well, potentially 3 boss stages on that stream to finish Conquest 4. Kind of like the Infection Rifle and Double Attack Kukri. Usable a few months down the road. Maybe Gov Laser will be the same. I mean, the real question is, it will take someone actually getting in their hands. Is that usable with Collateral? If that works with Collat, then it'll be nuts. If it doesn't, then it's kind of who knows. Like if the 100% procs Collat to be like a higher standard. I think Collat is based on the stat, not based on the hit though. But yeah, that's the only question. That's the only time it could be good. Otherwise, yeah. Otherwise, yeah. And if it is, I mean, splash damage does exactly the same, 120%. So I don't know. And you'd have to put 1535 on that last slot as well. Speaking of Telltale, we have not had a Telltale event for a long time. Guess latest one was in this time with Heavy Clem being released in EJ. Yeah, because that was season 4. You never know. You never know. There's potentially more Clementine-like storyline coming in the future, so you never know. You never know. Gov 2K is just for leader tunes. Yeah, he is. He is. He is indeed. He is indeed. Okay, let's go through the story map. Oh, animation! Is that Jesus with a rifle? Let's see. Everyone ready? Oh, it's old school Rick. It's old school. Oh, this is proper old story, isn't it? The Telltale story ended, so there isn't much to tell. I mean, it kind of did end. I mean, the games ended, but the The story might not have. They might try and run out of comic. The comic that they tried to do was very questionable. Not a bad feedback on that one. I feel the rewards in story roadmap are too low. 150 silver for a week. It's mainly the story. I think the story roadmaps are mainly for the story, for people who like story stuff, giving them the stories they missed once upon a time. The rewards are just a bonus. We get a little bit of everything. It only costs like 30 energy. For OGs, it costs nothing, and for what you get, it's worth the energy you put in. You get barely anything, but it's still worth it. Like, well, you get a world can, and you get a trainer. I mean, this stuff doesn't mean that much. Is that? Oh, that's basic tokens. I thought we got some. Did we get some scavenge? No. I mean, you don't get that much, I will say, but you're getting. Is it basically ×2 here, almost? But you're getting a little bit. That's it. But it only costs like 16 energy. It's not even 30 energy. It's only 16. $49.4 is the boss stage. Okay, so I'm going to be doing 3 boss stages on Thursday. I'll save that for Thursday, the last 9 stages. You can see me pull my hair out beating Conquest 4. 49.4 was rough. I did 45.8 this morning, and that was horrific. There are some stages I find quite easy, which other people find hard. And then I tell this stage to other people, and they're like, I did this really easily. And I was just like, man, even my roster or my playstyle just doesn't work for it, you know? The stage I had problems with Alice leads, Zeke, healer, Doc Stevens, healer, Garrett, and Father Gabriel. Now, it wasn't difficult like it was beating me. It was difficult that, like, they were just cleansing my infection a lot, and percentage that didn't do much against it because they had 150 defense stats, like total HP and defense combined. So yeah, the only real team I properly struggle against that just blitzes me are the Carol Laurie teams. Those teams are horrible, man. Is 49.4 a Carol Laurie team? I straight up hate the Carol Laurie teams. I bet Mission will be the next one added to Skybound X. Mission. Oh, Mission. Maybe. How many characters do we know? We know of Negan, Governor, Andrea, and then Rick. And I think they've already announced that Rick is the Mythic trial. So there's 2 more characters that we don't know about. 2 more. Two more. Urk. Snipers. If we come up against walkers right now, I guess we're not. Okay, good. These are snipers, guys. They're sniping us with their baseball bats. No, I think it said like get to the buildings or something, and then I guess they'd be in there. This is me trying to defend the storyline right now. Not a single tough character. Snipers. Snipers. Show your mythics. I can show my mythics in a second. I'll get through this story roadmap, and I'll show. Oh, I didn't see what she said. I didn't see what she said, but because Andrew's I'm gonna since he's standing there. What are you talking about? It wasn't snipers. I have a great idea. Since we have this whole Skybound celebration and the Clementine Lives comic, they could make a story remote that happened after season 4, but before Clementine Lives comic. Yeah, I think a lot of stuff like that has to get kind of signed off. You know, I hope we don't. It isn't the end of. Oh, damn! I didn't read it again. I'm just so used to just. I'm doing it. I see you up there. Okay. I think a lot of. I think a lot of people like Telltale stuff, so I know how it is at the end we've seen. Of the Telltales. We're getting the first ever Clementine book. You know, part of me is like, oh, that's awesome, and then part of me is like, you see, I think majority of the Clementine story is about the visuals, you know, and a book wouldn't add to that for me. I think a comic book would be legit, you know, color comic book would be really, really good. So this would be awesome. You get a color comic book, and then you get a reading from the voice actors who played those characters, you know, and what it could be. Just hear me out on this one. It could be like Telltale's The Walking Dead, and then it could be called Stories or something like that, or like just something that basically it means like a snippet of the storyline, not like a long ass thing, just literally like you know, like basically a scene in a movie. It'll be like a scene in a movie, and it could be of any character. Like we could get a scene of what happened to Holly, and you could have a comic where it had like 5 or 6 of these in it. We could have seen what happened to Holly. Hopefully it doesn't kill off random characters, but you know, that's the way it goes. We could see how like we could see things before we met them as well. Like we could see a scene of Omid and Krista before we met them on the train tracks, right? And Talking Dead. No, like a comic book. So it'd be like let's say like 10 to 15 pages of just a little mini story of Krista and Omid before we met them, you know, or like what happened to Kenny after he left the gate and met up with Clementine again, you know, that kind of like that bit, you know, the in betweens, rather than there be just kind of gaps in people's storylines. We could see the in betweens. That would be really cool. I think people would be down for that. Especially people who are like really interested in the storyline. I don't know what you call it though. The stories is just kind of too obvious. I'm just gonna call it stories. 49.4. Shane, Jesse, Magna Garrett, Holly. Yeah, Holly has the cleanse weapon, which makes it kind of rough. And then basically in that team, I'll get down to Jesse like every single time, and I'll hit someone else with the like it'll be 2 left. It'll be Jesse and someone random, and I'll hit the other person with Alpha's Rush, and then the 50% heal reduction won't proc, and it's over already. Like it's just like, all right, GG. I just looked at Cliff, about to do a temple. He has a bayonet that's shorter than his silencer. Don't know why I find that so funny. Yeah, that's wrong. That's gotta be wrong, right? I mean, it's kind of be prodding them with a silencer at that point. Cylinders are the best melee weapon in the world. Have you ever had a soda can thrown at you? No, but I mean, I'm pretty sure a sniper rifle is going to do a better job at sniping than a... Oh, we're getting random Rick. We're getting a random Rick. Is that RTP Rick? Was it RTP Rick? Rise to Power Rick. Man, I remember that. Rise to Power was like the most monumental event that RTS ever did. And I think they basically went to themselves afterwards, this was too much. Just never did anything like it again. This was too much. I hate the Carol Laurie stages as well. I was stuck at 29.8 on Conquest 4 for almost 9 hours the other night. Yeah. I'll tell you a tip with the Carol Laurie Conquest stages. You cannot control Carol turn 1 with a weapon without having Wayland on your team, because Carol is cunning. She's a support character, so she's got cunning 2, which means you have like a 2% chance to stun her. You have to take a Wayland, so you've got like a 20% chance to stun her, or like a 15% chance to stun her. Well, it might not even be that high, but it's not going to be 2%. You have to have a Wayland to stun Carol. It has to happen. The only other way around it would be to potentially take someone like Yumiko to confuse. However, if you confuse Carol and she still one-shots one of your characters, if you're relying on things that are effect-based, she'll still cleanse them. It's the way it goes. It's the way it goes. But confuse is really powerful. I did confuse Ivan Nova on a defense team, on one of these teams, and she straight up one-shot one of her own characters. And it splashed and did a reasonable amount of damage to other characters, like 15-20% of the HP, but it straight up she one-shot someone. So confuse is pretty good. I just haven't seen Yumiko anywhere. Yumiko I've not seen anywhere, Princess I've not seen anywhere. These characters just never seen ever. That sounds cool, actually. I do one of the things that happened to Molia. Skybound X is... yeah, but I mean, like, it's like a really spread of stories. Like, it's not specific to Telltale, right? It's not specific to Telltale. I know they did a Clementine story. I think they made a mistake with the Clementine story because they basically had to get it perfect for people to be happy. Whereas the ones I'm talking about, a lot of it is already set up. They know where things are going to end. They just have to just show a little bit of how it got there. Like, how did Omid and Krista get to the train tracks, you know? How did, what's another character? I mean, like, you could have had it where, like, Glenn was still with them, and then it was Glenn's journey back to his group after leaving Lee and Clementine and stuff. Because Glenn was in the Telltale games, right? Just these small things, just to connect the stories and just to... That would have been cool. And then if you had... Again, this is just from a comic book... comic book perspective. You could have 5 short stories, and they could be about 5 different characters, and then you could have 5 different unique covers for the comic books, which is what a lot of comic book collectors love, is different covers. So you could have 5 different covers. You're going to sell more editions because of that, you know. You could have 1 cover for each mini story in there, which they did do for Skybound X, but if it's... Sorry, I just sneezed, like, wow. They did do that for Skybound X, but I only bought the Telltale ones for Skybound X. I think I bought, like, a rarer one, like there was a blank one that I could get, and I got the blank one, but I bought the Telltale ones. I didn't care about the other ones. But that would have been cool, too. 40 to 50 restarts and Negan's done so. Yeah. That's what I mean, like, yeah. How can I enter for the Negan 2000 draw? If you check where you're typing right now, there's a post pinned at the top. Just click that link and follow the instructions on that video. You have about 45 minutes until that is going to end. And I'm going to do the draw live on stream. I stunned Kara with my Negan though. It happened once. It can, but it's really, really low percentage. I like the idea of Clem and AJ's story continuing, but they must do it properly. I've been reading Skyman X, and for me, I'm just like, why? Oh, okay, whatever. Lol, it's not really engaging for me. Yeah, I think that's the thing. A lot of people were just like, yeah, this isn't my this isn't my Clementine. That's the whole thing. This isn't my Clementine. Because I don't know. It just seemed weird. It just seemed weird. I don't like encourage people hating on people too much, but the person who did write it got a lot of hate. And as much as I would say, like, what is this team I'm taking? Why is Aaron here? What is this team? I've just realized, what is this team I've got? I don't even know when it is. Is this an autofill? Oh, this was the Aaron roadmap one that I had to do. Okay. Okie dokie. But yeah, I kind of feel like I kind of feel sorry for them, but they honestly didn't have a great chance of success. Because there's 2 ways they could have done it. They could have just done it exactly what the fans would have wanted, and people would have been like, "Okay, cool," and it wouldn't have really been. I mean, I don't know. It's hard. It's hard. You know that if you finish Conquest 4, you can't do the daily mission until they release new loots, right? Some people just enter flee 3 times a day for the mission. It's only 2.5k military supplies. I probably will get more than 2.5k military supplies per day from doing 1 stage. I'll have to find out the exact number. I'll ask someone who is who hasn't completed it. Like, is there anybody who hasn't completed it, and then I can just try and remember the number. And then how much military supplies do you get per day from your museum? If I'm losing out on 1k a day, it's not really, I don't really care. I mean, 2.5k isn't even really that big a deal. Sorry, but Laurie did nothing really in the show, but in the game, beats Locke, but Carl's still one of the best. Carl's actually one of the worst characters in the game. If they're coming out with secondary characters, hopefully the next Carl is decent. Fingers crossed. Yumiko is in gold medals. Yeah, but I'm not just going to pick up a character from gold medals for the sake of it. I've told you guys how I play when it comes to bit shop and gold medals. I do not waste my resources there unless I think a character's legit. Like I picked up Connor, which honestly I'm going to go ahead and say was probably a mistake because I haven't used him. But yeah, I was just kind of excited to get him. I'm only going to pick up characters that are going to be part of Allegiance stuff for Mythic Trials in there. Check the Harper video. Yep, check out the Harper video. It's linked in the top of the comments. You can see I've pinned a message that links you to the right place. We lost Holly. Oh, that was the Holly death story. Oh, look, righty then. You know what? I think I'm going to open this weapon. This weapon, I think, is 1535. Okay, 1535. We need to get a crit though, Earl. Nope. Nope. That's a nope. Nope from Earl. I was like, nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. I have got another weapon. That's why I opened that, is because I have got this weapon that I want to upgrade as well. There we go. Let's do this. There we go. So I've missed some comments. How did Kenny get out of the alley after killing Ben? Or how did Kenny get out of the alley if he had to save Krista? Yeah, I mean, that's what I mean. Like, they could have done a continuation. And they could have done a continuation to the point of where it was the what's it called? What's it called when there's like two variations of things can happen? It's a I can't remember the word, but basically like him just getting out of the city rather than him escaping the exact spot. Because if he escapes the exact spot, and then if he's referencing it in the comic, he would reference it in general, like I had to leave them or I had to get away, you know, blah 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 blah. And then in general, he could refer to Ben's death because no matter what, he would know was Ben was dead, but he didn't. It doesn't have to refer to it as if he did it, or like, so that basically it covers everyone's playthrough. That would be really straightforward, you know, in my opinion. The Clem short story in Skybound X is a bridge, so they can do a Clementine graphic novel. I mean, hopefully it's better than the bridge then, because the bridge has not gone down too well. What's up, Captain War? I'm doing alright, thanks. What's up, Hando? Welcome to the stream, guys. What suggests Doc or Jessie? She's attracted me. I mean, you're a couple of weeks away from being able to pick them up, and in the meantime, you could potentially pull a Doc Stevens from here, right? So it's up to you. Personally, I'm going to do it via allegiances. Doc Stevens is easier to come by, even though he is pure RNG. Even though he's pure RNG, he is easier to come by. No, we did the math. Only 284 more per day. Yeah, so it doesn't really make any difference. It don't really make no difference. And that's just military supplies. So you're getting more. You'd also get more training supplies. So, yeah. It's literally just 384. Personally, right now, my military supply situation is... I'd probably forget to do it. The only good thing about doing it is the fact that it'll just be a mission completed. That's the only good thing about it. I've got 4 million military supplies nearly. I don't have any good characters to upgrade at the moment. I'm running out of characters to upgrade. Kind of stuck on characters at the moment. I pretty much got all the characters I can get that I want or need. So, unless they do some big influx of characters that free-to-play can work towards, I'm just going to be kind of stale for a little bit. Wasn't Skyfox game Skybound or no? Love that game. I don't know. I don't know about that one. Would you pick up a first Doc or a second Jesse? I'm prioritizing Jessie over Doc just because you can't get her anywhere else. But yeah, getting a second Jessie sounds good. So she's actually like worth leveling up and reasonably well usable. 2.5k, 2.5 per day in daily missions, no big deal. Yeah, it's not. I don't think it's that big a deal. I want a Mythic Mr. Lou. Be careful what you wish for. Although he kind of exists already. Zachary is waving. They should add Uncle Sam to gold medal. Yeah, there are some characters that I'd be very surprised if they did add to gold medals or bit shop. You know, very surprised if they were to add some of the more powerful characters into the game. I think they're more likely to put them in the gold mythic recruit section. Like Doc Stevens is probably the most powerful out of Zeke, Connor, and Doc. Although Connor is good. He is good, definitely. He is extremely build like dependent. Like I come up against like 80 to 90% of Connors and I don't have any problems. There's every now and again there's like, you know, 1 or 2 Connors that are pretty legit. Whereas most Docs are a problem just because he's got Halo. Screw the guy whoever came up with that, right? But also I do have Michonne, so it kind of counts as that. Like for instance, if they brought out Michonne free to play, she'd go into Gold Mythic Will. She would not go into the museum. I would assume. I would assume. I have 10 in the bit shop and 47k gold medals. No need to use any of them unless a roadmap needs one. Exactly. That's kind of how I'm playing it too. Unless a character that comes in there is extremely legit, that's how I'm playing it too. Let me see what my gold medal situation is like. I'm not sure. I can get everybody. That's great. 36k. So I can get nearly 2 of any character. So when the new characters come in how long? If there are new characters that are added, they get generally added when this resets, which is in 11 days. And in 11 days, I'll have 40k. So I could instantly pick up 2 characters if I so wished. Bit Shopper, same situation. I'm sitting on 3, but I'm most likely going to pick up Dale if I need to. And I want to pick up 2 Garretts eventually. But I'd rather pick up a Garrett from like an event or something than picking up in here. So I'm not prioritizing it. Yeah. I meant Carol's still one of the best, not Carl. Oh, okay. Terrible advertising to have people leave your vid. Love your look. Leave your vid? What's that? What are you talking about, Michael? Both in show and game, Carol is one of the best, but not so much in comic. Ah, I see. In comic, yeah, in comic she was a crazy. Do you guys probably think they made Carol in the game a little bit more, let's say, what's the word? Around. Like she's more of a character in RTS just because she's a bigger character in a TV show and they think people like associate with Carol as a character from the TV show a bit more. You know? you think that's likely? Still Mythic. Yes. Just got to ask for it. Just got to ask for it. Okay, we've got a few plat mods. Got a few plat mods. We got a few. Got a few. I wonder if claiming those all 4 at the same time counts towards the story mission here. I wonder. What's your lieutenant max? 570 is the max. I've got mine fully maxed. You have to have every single class role, every single role limit broken. I specifically just limit broke Glenn just so I could have a control character. Limit broken for the for this. And then I guess when we get another limit break, how many levels did it add? 40. I don't know how many added. I mean, I think it's 15 per limit break, so that'd be 75 more levels, maybe. So it might go up to like 645. Man, look at that. It's stacking up real quick. Training supplies. Better rings as well. When Normalized comes out, that's the big game changer. They gotta be really, this is the thing, right? They gotta be really careful of how powerful Normalized is. Otherwise, it will break the game. Like, it will make specialists not worth it on defense teams. In my opinion, Normalized at max will last for 1 turn. And you've got to get your stuff done that turn. It should be really skill-based. Normalized needs to be like a really skill-based thing, but really powerful. Normalized is not mad powerful. You can make legit a payback character just not even a payback character anymore. You can make a shield character not shield turn 1. You know? You could do so many different things that's just mad OP. Like Outlast characters, you can just like one-shot a Gov with an Andrea if you really want to. You know, there's a lot of power in Normalized, and it can't last for 3 turns, and it can't be done to like 3 characters, you know? Basically, it can't be Princess. Princess was just way too crazy. I think Princess was the beginning of we need to make a new era because of how powerful that was. And because Scopely never balanced characters and because the game's not competitive in that way, then we always are going to have this situation occur. If the game was truly competitive and people would be accepting of balancing and wanted an actual competitive landscape, we would have a really good game. But people don't want that. People don't want competitive game. People don't want balancing. They want their characters to be strong and other people's characters to be weak, and they don't want their characters to be reduced in power. And that's the issue. That's part of the issue. That's part of the issue. 8,900 rings, yeah. Maybe they should add something that I can spend these on. That'd be nice. So, have you limit broken Connor? Yeah, I went all out with Connor. I did the entire 60k medal drop. I did everything. There he is. There he is. I just haven't done bronze medals. I have used him in Conquest a couple of times, to be fair. I have used him in Conquest. Yeah. I might try and use him on a defense team. I bought the weapon from the battle, not from the battle pass, from the I'm gonna hiccup, from the season store, and I need to upgrade that for him. And I'm just gonna do 3 5% HP upgrades, and that's just a weapon in his hand straight away. Yo, what's up, piece of cake? Welcome to the stream, bruv. No worries, Michael. It's all good. It's all good. Kara in the show is entirely different from the comics. She was just kind of there in the comics. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think he was referring to you pin on how to enter. Oh, well, you click on the video in the pin, and the video itself tells you how to enter. There's like an intro of the character, and then It just basically tells you in the video. And you just got to make a comment in that video. And what's going to happen is in about, well, less than 30 minutes now, I'm going to bring up a website. If you've guys been on my stream the last couple of weeks, you've seen it a couple of times, where I'll bring up a website. I'll put that video link in that website. I'll type the phrase that is needed to be typed to actually enter. I'll collect all of the comments, and then it will I'll hit draw. And what we're going to do, the way we're going to do it is we're going to hit draw. We'll hit draw 3 times, right? The person who wins is the winner, and then we're going to have 2 backup winners. And the reason you have 2 backup winners is because this isn't a live stream giveaway where you have to be on the stream like it was in the previous one. It is this has been a week and a half giveaway. I'm going to announce it on my Discord and say the backup winner, who the backup winners and everything were. So, yeah. Yeah. I think, yeah, Magna has normalized. S-Class, though. S-Class. We could definitely use a character with normalize as their main utility, but they'd be broken as hell until someone counter them. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It just has to be, like, not super powerful. Normalize comes last after everything comes out. I mean, it didn't work that way with Princess. She was pretty early. She came out the Christmas after S-Classes came out. But I think Normalize is probably on the way, just because we have got characters already in the game with resists, if you guys noticed. But the second I saw this character, I instantly was like, yo, I haven't increased it because there isn't any real need to just yet, but this guy has 40% base normalized resist, which is actually really good. This is really good because when a normalized character does eventually come out, that means he basically has a better chance to resist, which is actually pretty good, considering no one else in the game can resist normalize, unless they have legit, like, straight up can't be normalized. I don't think that exists, but best of the show, yeah. Are we missing a giveaway today? Going to benefit minutes? No worries. Just check out the video tomorrow when you wake up, or check my Discord for the announcement to see if you won. The one they just add is like Carol off the show. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Yeah. Guys, can you not refrain from doing comments that break game terms of service, like selling accounts and stuff? Breaks games terms of service. Okay. What's up, Aussie? The draw is in 25 minutes for the giveaway. What's up, Albert? Hello, welcome to the stream, man. Imagine a control 2 and have normalize. I mean, you'd expect it to. I think this is what I think would be good, right? Turn 1 turn normalize to 1 character with a 3-turn cooldown on a signature move. That's all it does, and that's a free-to-play character. But the rest of the kit has to be decent, otherwise you're basically just wasting a 5-man slot on a free-to-play character that just does a 1-turn normalize, which is nowhere near powerful enough in itself. But that is the extent of what a normalize should do. If it's like normalizing more than 1 character, if the reset's too quick, it just becomes too powerful. If Morgan comes around again for Mythic Trials, will it say first edition? No, first edition is legitimately it. First edition is the first edition. The next time around, it will just be like the default one, which is in the Ascendance Tower. In the Ascendance Tower. It's exactly the same, but it just is. It's like he's got like a greyish armor, and it just says Grizzled Veteran at the top. But if we go to my one, wherever the son of a gun is, there he is. You can see he's got a yellow bandana. He's got all the yellow goodies, and it says first edition. I'll just show you here. Where is he? Where is he? Grizzled Veteran first edition, yellow visuals on the left, yellow visuals on the right. I like the idea of first edition, but I do think there needs to be one that's a bit more open to people get. I think a lot of people have their eyes set on the Knights Mythic trial, so hopefully something happens there. Because, and I mean, that would be a really awesome way and an easy way for Scopely to release a decent character that could help the meta for free-to-play people. Just, like, announce that the Knights Mythic is going to be this character and it will be released in a month. And then people have a month to work towards the characters that month to get towards that characters that are going to help them on their attack teams. And it could be, it literally just could be, they could be called, what was it? Was it the Black Knight? Right? Was like a legendary thing in the UK where it was like a legend of like riding around in black armor, just helping people randomly. Is that right? I can't remember. White Knight was all about like looking after the royalty, and then it got changed into like princess or something. But I think the Black Knight was like sort of like a rogue nomad knight that would just ride around just like saving people randomly. That'd be really cool. And he didn't have a name, it was just called the Black Knight. That would be so cool. But then again, it can't be like Batman. like maybe it could just be on a horse. 40% chance to lower Morgan's resist of normalize. Oh, you mean a control character? Ah, okay, I see what you're saying. Let me just check out a control character. Let's read the wording on a control character then. We got a control character here, and we'll read the wording. Enemy resistances are 40% lower against this character. I think the 40% here is a 40% of their percentage, so it would reduce it down to 16% lower, right? So like, yeah, would it be 16% lower? Yeah, 16% lower. So it would have a 24% chance to resist. I mean, still 24% chance to resist is pretty decent when 0% chance is the norm. You what's up, First Drop? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Captain Trips? Hello, hello. Knights First Edition, Eugene. What group was Eugene part of? It's kind of surprised he wasn't part of Survivors, right? Because that's who he was with, right? It was with these dudes. Are these the Survivors, right? Yeah. Is there another one? Oops. What's the other one that's quite like Survivors? Is it like Survivalists or like... They have quite a similar picture as well. I think it's literally like the same. But instead of a cowboy hat, it has something else. Oh, maybe I've completely like phased on a... Is it... No, that's Woodbury. Oh, here we go. Militia. Okay. Yeah, he wouldn't be part of Militia. See, Rosita and Abraham, I would have thought would have been part of Militia. It's kind of weird like that. Scopy help free to play. I mean, it has been known to happen. Generally, it happens when they know they've made a mess up, and they've done this a couple of times in the past. Like, do you remember when it was the 6-star? It was 6-star. When did they mess up before? They released Eric, right? And a lot of people thought this was a great thing to happen, and I was like, yeah, this is really powerful. Eric's really powerful. But I was just slowly thinking every single defense is going to have Eric. Eric leads in the 6-star thing was crazy because he was nuts for a free-to-play leader. And I was fine with him being released, but we didn't have anyone to deal with him. So then they brought out a hard counter to Eric, which was Michelle, right? Because you had Eric, who was tough and strong, and you had Michelle, which was fast and alert. So it would be like a hard counter in trait damage. And Michelle teams were fun. Michelle teams were actually fun to use. I enjoyed using Michelle teams. Probably one of the most fun times I've had in RTS was when I had my Michelle attack team, until Zachary, Doc Stevens, and Negan teams came out. Then it just shut those teams down because of the extra hit on Michelle's rush would just randomly proc onto Negan, and I blitzed my entire team. Then the AI was updated so that my entire team would get dogpiled. Well, no, sorry. One of my characters would get dogpiled, and 95% of the time it was my Sandy. So my best damage dealer and most important damage dealer would just get absolutely obliterated turn 1 by 5 defense tunes. Still hasn't been changed, still in the game. So like there were a couple of changes around the era at that time which just kind of messed up the game. But there was like a month or 2 month period which was actually really enjoyable in the 6-star era there. For me at least. Michelle teams of peak gameplay, all downhill from there. I think there were some times during the S-Class era as well. I think the S-Class era still has been the best era, just that at the end it was really horrible, but I figure it was really horrible at the end of the S-Class era. Because they knew the Mythic era was coming, they just started releasing really powerful character over powerful character over powerful character, just to hope people would just keep buying them. And then just said, oh, you know, these characters have kind of got out of control, and then released the Mythic era. But they, you know, they knew it was coming, so it's kind of just that's business sense, you know. It's kind of like when PlayStation releases the PlayStation 5 Slimline Ultra Scooby-Doo version, you know that the PlayStation 6 is most likely on the way, you know, like when it gets to that point, you know, that should be like a real like obvious thing. Scooby-Doo version coming? Okay, well, I mean there's a way that Aiko could come back. She could come back. Aiko could come back in like BitStore in here, or she could come into gold medals. 15 minutes until the giveaway. 1:30 PM Pacific is in 15 minutes. In the comics, he joined Alexandria, then he joins the Commonwealth. Interesting. He could be part of the Commonwealth then. He could be part of the Commonwealth because we've had a couple of characters that have been part of the Commonwealth already. We've had randomly Uncle Sam, Princess, and who's the other character that's part of Commonwealth? Is that it? Is that it? Is that the only characters? I think that is. Oh no, Kapoor. That's it. Kapoor's part of the Commonwealth. That's why I'm picking him up, because he's part of an allegiance that is I'm kind of short on. I've got no Commonwealth characters right now, so I want to start getting some. What's up, buddy? Thank you for tuning into the stream. The Black Knight became a villain in certain stories. Wow. Well, maybe he could. Maybe they could become a villain. Maybe the whole thing is he comes into the game, fixes everything for everybody, and then in the storyline he like kills off everyone's favorite character. Who's everyone's favorite character? Oh, we could have a Brutus character come in the game, and randomly the Black Knight just is responsible for killing Brutus. It's like, no one can like him after that. The new bodyguard would be ruined with normalize. If it was like a 3-turn normalize, yeah. But if it's a 1-turn normalize, like I said, it would be obviously skill based. And if you could only do it one, obviously you can't double down on mythic characters like you could on S class. Like before, you could have 2 S class Magnas, so you could normalize 2 people if you really wanted to. Scooby-Doo, yeah. Scooby-Doo. Prince Frost is Commonwealth, is he? I've got a Frost. I've got a Frost. Is he? He is. All right. So with him and Kapoor, I'll be 2/5 of the way there. Princess, if I ever get any luck, I could potentially get her too. Uncle Sam's gonna be harder, a lot harder. What allegiance is this new character? Let me see if I can remember. Oh, he's Zachary's one, yeah. That's the bit that's messed me up a little bit because he's a member of the kingdom. How many coins have I got? Let me check. So I haven't even got enough coins to get one. I am saving for like a big double pull. I don't think this character would be it. My defense team is reasonably set. My attack team's in a lot of trouble right now. So I'd probably be saving my coins for a utility attack team character. That's what I think. I think that's what a lot of people need as a utility attack team character. Like a command would be the obvious one. Command would make a big difference, just because then attack teams would get to actually get things going first. But I have a feeling the first command's gonna be a promo, and that's gonna be brutal. Like it's gonna be brutal. Defense teams are gonna get stronger. No, don't kill Bruce. I mean, it's a story. Everyone dies in stories. That's the way it goes. If they kill Bruce, you're right. That's what I mean. See, I picked the right character. If the Black Knight was on your roster and he literally saved your roster, like, oh my god, this character is so good for my attack team. He actually makes attacking fun again. Awesome. Storyline pops up. He takes out Bruce. You're gonna be so conflicted. This is what we need. This is what you need. Like, that's what he's meant to be like. The conflicted character. I wonder if there will be a Frost in the final season of The Walking Dead. I mean, there might have just been some random character. I mean, was he in the comic? Was Frost in the comic? Is a main damage team a good idea? Negan, Frost, Gov, Kapoor, Thomas. Yeah, I've actually kind of thought about it. Hey, what's it gonna do?
IE, hi tree and chat. All is well. Driving home. Heart.
I liked it at the beginning. Ay. And then it said ox. Lots of oxes. Ox. Thank you so much, Shani, for the donation. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. All the oxes. Oh lordy. Sometimes they can be so good. I absolutely love it. Aye. I can't wait to see the day Ty is free to play. I think he's pretty much the meta attack team character for promos, so I don't think it's going to be super soon. They're going to try and sell him a little bit more. No worries, buddy. Thanks for tuning in. Attack lead, please. I mean, I think if we get an attack leader, I'd like to see an attack leader that has more utility than rather trying to do damage, because we've got Rick trying to do damage. We've got Negan trying to do damage. Aiko trying to do damage. We need one that does like some utility. I mean, this promo one is alright. She does some cleanses and stuff. Defense down and some control. But yeah. Like Ivanova. Ivanova was legit as a leader. She gave focus. She like enabled other characters. She did defense down when she rushed. You know, trauma. She had a really nice kit. Mad Jack for Knights, a soldier that fought in World War II, waving a sword, playing the bagpipes, and shot his longbow. Check the odds of the 4-star weapon wheel. There's something really weird there. A 4-star weapon wheel. I know it. Doesn't it break it down? Oh. I've had it break it down and then like be like 25%, 25%, 25%. And then the tough weapons like 20%. And then it shows like 4 extra tough weapons that have like 1% each. It adds up to 25% still, but it's just kind of weird. There has been some weapons added to this as well. But it's only like 4 or 5 weapons. And there's nothing been announced by Scopely. Like that weapon on the left-hand side of Rick's pistol. Like, just look at it. It is actually a new weapon, that shotgun. I mean, we can let this go round and I can check it out. But there's so many weapons on this wheel, guys. There's literally like 200 weapons on this wheel, it feels like. How would you feel if they killed off Clementine? I feel the riots would be going off left and right. I mean, I was kind of worried that they would do that in the game. But I think people just would say it's not canon. Simple as that. I mean, there are people that are kind of disappointed with what happened to Rick and stuff. Just like, it just felt kind of just pointless. You know? I can smell Negan coming my way. Good luck with that. My point is, my leader is the member I would get rid of in my team. Ah, right, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I think the leader in like one other slot. Generally, I like Wayland and I like 2 damage dealers. So the leader and the extra support character, those are the rotation slots based on, you know, whatever's needed. No worries, Carl. Multiple games at once. I've got Gator from the Gold Mythic wheel, and I have no idea how to mod him. Defensively, he's just a defense team character. I think he is someone who is quite balanced on defense and HP that you do. He doesn't need anything specific. You might want to give him slightly more HP, just because he can get defense bonuses from aggro, but it's up to you. The Knights are a weird allegiance. They're cool from different communities. I think the only community we don't have is a Kingdom Knight. Okay, so we could have potentially like a Kingdom Knight. Would that be like a Richards? Could have like a Richards as a Kingdom Knight, right? Because I think we only have one more Kingdom character to come, and then a Mythic Trial character if there's a Mythic Trial. Because we've got Shiva, Zeke, Zachary, Cliff, who I probably called Barker like 4 or 5 times in the stream already. It's almost time for the Negan 2000. Yep, 5 minutes away. We are 5 minutes away. It's not like that. The weird glitch for you. Yeah, it's weird. I've seen it, Raven. Sorry, I have seen it where the extra percentages come in afterwards. It's kind of weird. I still put on 4-star wheel because it's fun to get cool visuals for your weapons. Misclick, misclick, misclick. I mean, I'd only spend 20k. It wouldn't even be that many. I would have to misclick quite a few times. I just want to see the new weapons. Oh, this weapon looks sick. Look at that. That actually looks nice. It's a shame it's not very good. That weapon looks really good, actually. They could reuse some of these. They definitely could reuse some of these visuals. Because some of them look really nice and they're just not very good weapons. Not very good at all. And, you know, like most shotguns do look quite similar. You can have 2 shotguns that look exactly the same. I think maybe it was starting to get round to them, maybe. No. Hey, what's up, Daniel? Thank you so much. It should pop up on the screen. Feels good. Rick from the comics or TV show? Comics. From the comics. Feels good. Sounds good. Thank you so much. Cool glasses, Daniel. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. I don't think I missed the weapons. I don't think it's gone round more than once, right? This is still going round. Still going round. Once we get to the weapons, I'm just going to check out the weapons, and then what we're going to do is we're going to do the draw, okay? I've been watching this world for too long to back out. I did say there's quite a few weapons on this world. There's quite a few weapons. Oh, what's this? Glenn's Onslaught Club. Okay. Okay. Beater's Careful Crowbar. Rositas prepared by the song. I think we're getting into the weapons now. I haven't seen one yet, but I think we're going to be getting into them. Is this one? No, this is Carl's one. Yeah, it's been in there before. I've been told there's 5. I've been told there's potentially up to 5 new weapons. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure. One looks quite different, and I did check my previous videos to see if that one on the first left, it was there before. My voice just breaks randomly. Left. Left. The one that was on the left at the beginning. The shotgun. There's so many weapons. It's crazy how many weapons are in here. Absolutely crazy. We're still not getting into them. Rosita's rifle, man. I remember that was actually legit. Because it's one of the few weapons that had defense on it on base. Once upon a time. Negan's Momentum Club. Leech Life. Koa's Blunting. Lee's Violent Axe. Is this new? No, this is not new. Ezekiel's Shotgun. I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of new ones here. Boy, there's so many. There's so many weapons. Bruce weapon coming up. This is crazy how many weapons there are on this world. St. John's Carving Knife. Oh, here we go. That's new, right? That's new. Kenny's Blunting Assault Rifle. Looks... I remember this weapon. It looks sick. I'm not going to lie. It actually looks really, really nice. But it isn't anything special. It just looks nice. Next up. This is new. Another 30% HP weapon. Barker's Binding Assault Rifle. It looks nice again. But again, the third slot is not anything. The 30% HP is nice, but yeah, it looks nice. Regina's Fierce Shotgun. 30% attack. A medium bonus to AP when attacking. Bonus attack. So the third slot again, it's just a 30% attack weapon. Which is kind of weird because Regina didn't need attack. Because she was a main character. Next up, Andrea's Fierce Shotgun. This looks pretty good. 30% attack. That looks actually really nice. Some of these weapons actually do really look nice. And that's the 5. And then lastly, they're all 30% stat weapons. And they're all tough. That's such a strange addition, right? They're just all tough 30% weapons. I don't think you can craft a reflect weapon on a tough weapon. You can't You can't craft that. So this is a bit rarer. You can't craft that third slot. Can't craft. I'm gonna do a temple, guys. We'll see if we can get one of the new weapons. I want the Kenny one. I want the Kenny gun. We've got a very, very small chance because there's like 200 weapons on this wheel. But I want a Kenny gun. We're still gonna... Oh, I got the new Andrea shotgun. We actually got one. Jesse's rifle. We actually got one. It's just a visual thing. It's not really gonna be doing that anything special. But we actually got one of the new ones. Not bad. I'll take the Andrea. Man, it looks sick. I'm gonna upgrade this. This is getting upgraded. I don't know what to put on it. I don't know what to put on it. I don't know what to put on it, but it's getting upgraded. I don't think I'd be doing a double attack weapon with this one because I could just do a 30% attack double attack weapon from the Dwight's one. So I'd have to figure out what I'm gonna do with this. We'll try and build something special, but it looks nice. But I'm still gonna save the rest of my 200,000 tokens for an actual potential proper wheel update that has actually got some, you know, proper new weapons in it rather than just some visual updates. Oh, okay. Is that like... Let me just check that. Get off my lawn. Is this all the new weapons? Oh no. Douglas shotgun. I didn't see Douglas shotgun in that wheel. I didn't see that in that wheel, I don't think. Joshua shotgun. That was the reflect one we saw. Ah, okay. Okay. That's why they added those to that wheel. Okay, I see. That's why they added those to the wheel. Yeah, that's why they added those to the wheel. Because they're part of these collections. I see. But I didn't see this one in there. That one wasn't in there, I don't think. And what's this? What? Can you even get a 3-star weapons anymore? Never seen this weapon before. I've never seen that weapon before. How do you get that weapon? Okay. Okay, guys. I've given you guys a couple more minutes to enter. 5 extra minutes. So let's get this draw on the road, guys. Let me get up the website. Let me get up the website, which would be YouTube. I think I do YouTube. Comment selector. Is that what I Google normally? Random comment picker. We're going to get some Pizza Hut adverts again, most likely. Let's see what the adverts are going to be. Let me just refresh it until I see what the adverts are. I don't know what the ads are just yet. I'm going to wait until the adverts load because I'm kind of always worried. If you want to enter, guys, if you want to enter, check the link. Check the link in the... Oh, I don't know why it's done that. What if it doesn't do that for other people? Check the link in the pinned comment. And it is a link to my giveaway. It's your last chance. Last chance. Where's my consolation pizza here? You can buy that yourself. It's your last chance, guys. Because I'm loading it all up. Video URL. This. Filter duplicate users. Include replies to comments. Filter comments. Phrase, yes. Holy moly, there's a lot of entries, guys. There is a lot of entries. There is a lot of entries. I'm going to go ahead and say I think you've got more chance of getting a gold mythic off of the promo wheel if you do a one pull. Okay, let me bring up the screen. Yeah, I have got the pizza adverts on screen. I do apologise. Okay, so as you can see, it's all loaded up. Happy birthday, Skybound. Get your unique comments. I've already clicked it. Amount of unique comments that have made this comment, 626. So 1 out of 626 of you is about to win themselves a Negan 2000. I'm going to click get YouTube comments again in 2 minutes. You've got 2 minutes to enter if you haven't already. I'm not going to walk you through it. It's in the link. It's in the pinned comment. If you want to enter, you can still enter. You've got 2 minutes. I'm going to click get YouTube comments then, and then we're going to hit start. And the way I'm going to do it is the first person's name that comes out of the hat is the winner. However, if they don't claim the reward within 48 hours, I'm going to go to the second person that comes out of the hat. And then again, I'll take 3 people. So if you're in second or third, you haven't won, but you might have a chance. You might have a small chance if the other people don't accept it. It's never happened before. People have always like been around and said, yeah, I won, give me. So enter if you haven't already. Pizza ads, yeah. Thank you very much, Seren. Thank you very much. Oh, it's 100 likes. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. We did hit the hundo. We hit the big 100. Okay. I'm going to click get comments. We got 626, okay? Let's see if that changes. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. 631. We had 5 extra entries. Me one. See, this is like sponsored by Pizza Hut, but it's not. Like Pizza Hut, you need to actually like hit me up, man, because I should get some affiliate marketing in here or something. I don't know. I'm making people go your way, but you're not giving me anything out of it. At least set me up with a pizza or something. I don't know. Nice, Ruben. Nice. Not too bad. The anticipation is killing me. You've got a very small chance, guys. Don't get too aggro, okay? Don't get too aggro. 1 out of 631 of you. Okay, it's hit 2140. 10-second cooldown. 10-second countdown, sorry. And I'm going to hit get comment, YouTube comments, and that's it. Anyone else who comments is too late. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get YouTube comments. Was there any extra entries? 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. No more entries. Scroll down. More pizza adverts. I click start, guys, on the left-hand side. You can see the button here. I click this button. And you'll see loads of names going across the screen. It'll be all the people who entered. You'll just see like a rotation of names. And then it will stop on one. That is the winner. And then I'll re-roll it. We'll do it exactly the same again. And they're the backup winners, okay? So the first person is the actual winner. Then if they don't claim it after 48 hours, we'll go to the backup winners, okay? Let's see who's going to win. Negan 2000s. I just want to say a big thank you to Scopely for letting me give away these 2 Negan 2000s. It's the first giveaway they've ever done with content creators. And I think they've done some in the past from just themselves. They obviously did the 25 Negans themselves. But I do massively appreciate it. It has been really big for my channel. I hope you guys have enjoyed it too. Stay tuned for more giveaways as well, because there's going to be some more from other content creators. And myself again, I'm going to be able to give away some more stuff in the future. I'll announce that in a couple of weeks, guys. But now, the winner of this giveaway is... Good luck, guys. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, start. Names. Matthias are you here? Are you in the chat? Are you in the chat? Might be in the chat right now. Matthias in the chat. Big Homer Simpson fan. Big Homer Simpson fan. Might not be in the chat. That's all good. Doesn't have to be in the chat. Doesn't have to be in the chat. It doesn't have to be in the chat, guys. This has been a 1.5 week giveaway. Doesn't have to be in the chat. The backup winners. We're going to pick another winner. This is a backup if Matthias doesn't take their prize within 48 hours. Okay, I'm going to announce it on my Discord, but if they don't come to me In 48 hours, then the backup winner will get the prize. Pick another winner. Here we go. The first backup winner is going to be... Names coming out of the hat. Names coming out of the hat. I saw GBZs. I saw GBZs. The Nixter. Happy birthday, Skybound. Keep on surviving. See, this person knows. The Nixter is the first backup. The Nixter is the first backup. Tell Scopey to give away 10 more Niggins. They gave away 25. If you're asking if I should ask Scopey if I can have 10 more to give away myself, I would love to, but not this time around. This is more of a test run. Maybe more in the future. We'll have to see. Saw my name. It's a hard fit. I know. Well, at least you can enter, piece of cake. I'm just sitting here on the sidelines, just like, Okay, the third backup winner is going to be... Oh, I saw Mr. C there. I saw Mr. C there. Nicole Dennis. Happy birthday, Skybound. Need me a laser sword, Negan. So, those are the top 3, okay? I'm going to announce it on my Discord. First person doesn't pick it up, it goes to the second person. And it'll be 48 hours for each one. That means by this Friday, hopefully, someone will have it. What I'll do is I'll just pick up a 4th one, just for the fun. This is always good fun. Just a 4th backup winner, just in case. You never know, there's a lot of entries. 4th backup winner is Eduardo Ferreira. This is the last backup, and you can see that he did it in block capitals, so it didn't matter whether you did it in block caps or whatever. Okay? That was a lot of fun, guys. That was a lot of fun. It's been 2 weeks of mayhem. I have got some more giveaways to come on the channel, like I said, in a few weeks. So it isn't the end of the giveaways. It isn't the end. Not just yet. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. We have actually still got factory. Okay. But don't you worry. We have got some giveaways to come. Did you enjoy the giveaways, guys? Like I said, there are going to be more. It's going to be on my channel, but there's also going to be some on Just Call Me Tex's channel. There's going to be some on Invisinerd's channel. So there are more to come. I need to unlock that. What was I just using? 2 stars. 2 stars. No worries, Michael. Pizza time, guys. Yeah, my unofficial sponsor of this video. No. What if none of them claimed? I mean, I guess there is potential. I just draw it again next Monday. Those 4, was it 4 people that I drew? If I'm giving them all 48 hours each, next Monday we should know if someone claimed it or not. And if no one claims it by next Monday, I'll draw again next Monday. How about that? If no one claims Lock gets it. Oh yeah, maybe that's a good one too. Wait, what's that? No one claimed, guys. This is really strange. No, we're not going to do that. We are not doing that. Or should I? No, we're not. We're just not. Oh wait, what have I been using? Please say I just kind of did it blind. I wasn't looking at what I was using. I could have used bronze medals on Aaron, legit. I just wasn't even focusing. I wouldn't have actually because, yeah, I don't have him limit broken. That was risky. Risky business. Risky business. How are they going to give them away again? I assume they'll announce it later. Yep, stay tuned to Just Call Me Tex. I think he's next. Pretty sure he's next. So stay tuned to Just Call Me Tex. He will announce it. No doubt with how he's going to be doing it, and how it's going to work. And make sure you're subscribed to their channels, just so you get the informations. I think I'm gonna send some silvers just to get some bonus points. No, I need 5. Okay, I think that's enough. I'm gonna get a tier 4 Dante. Oh no, I don't need that many. Okay, I could have got a tier 4 Connie as well. Okay. So let's tier 4 here. Tier 4. How many likes did we get on the stream, guys? How many likes did we get on the stream? I'll check in a second. Did we get... We got over 100, right? Severin gave me a lovely little super chat for the 100. So I might do a little bonus for you guys for sticking around. I might do 20 pulls for Cliff. I haven't done the pulls like that for the step up recruit for a long time. So I might do that. I kind of like Cliff. I kind of like the other characters on the wheel, so it makes sense. I get 2.2k coins back. It makes sense. If I'm going to do it, Cliff is decent. Ty is good. I like Ty. I didn't get very good pulls for Zachary, so I should get great pulls for Cliff, right? I should pull 2 Cliffs off of a 10 pull, right? Right? Come on. You know it's making sense, right? There is some level of sense in what I'm saying right now. Some level. It might be extremely optimistic, but there is some sense in there, right? I'm not sure how much I have to level her up actually. I went at 300, probably like we're like here. Let's see if I got it right on. Let's see how close I was. Let's see how close I am. Way over. 150k too high. Okay, that's fine. I'll get the top rewards. Alright, we got the goodies. Okay, I'm gonna do a 10. I'm gonna do a 20 pull, should I say? Okay, I got some stuff there. Cool. Got some more stuff. Battle pass is getting done already. Also, I would have had continuation here. Nice. Yeah. Did I complete one of the offers? Maybe. I did a lot of ascends. Nope, didn't get a new freebie. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to remove the overlays. And I'll do the 20 pull. Just so I can put this on YouTube. The overlays, I don't mind the overlays being there. It's just it can be a little bit visually messy. Yeah, I see what you're saying about the. I see what you're saying about the. Oh, that's weird. Look at that. Oh no, yeah, because it's because of the. It's because of the silencer. Yeah, on the left-hand side, it definitely looks odd. How would they fix that? Would they just have to have a longer bayonet, or would you just not put a bayonet on a silenced weapon? You just wouldn't put a bayonet on a silenced weapon, right? Or am I wrong? I don't know. It's just like, it looks fine on the main art. Like when you first see it here on the character art, it looks fine here because there's no silencer. But the second you see it on the left hand side, the silencer, yeah, it looks odd. It does look odd. Okay, so I'm going to be doing 20 pulls, and the reason I'm going to be doing 20 pulls is because after 20 pulls I get 2.2k coins back. So I'm getting like 20 pulls for the price of 10. I'll get a silver mythic, which doesn't mean too much to me, but I'll get a silver mythic and some coins back, and we might get something good. 2 separate 10s. We'll do the first pull on Ty. He's going to give me some luck, right? He's going to give me some luck. So here comes the first 10. Fingers crossed. We want to see a gold mythic. I didn't get a gold mythic in 160 pulls for Zachary. 160 pulls, 0 gold mythics. So in this 20, we want 7. Right? 7? 2 cliffs. 2 cliffs. 2 cliffs. We want 2 cliffs. Has to be 2 cliffs. We haven't seen Cliff yet. What's going on? Something's going wrong. Something's happened. I'm not sure what. Let me back out. Coins have gone down. We're going to get that 1 reward. There's the silver. And then as you see, I think you can just do 10. I'm always kind of wary, but if I do 10 more, I get 2.2k coins. So the next 10 is going to cost 2.2k coins, and then I'll get those 2.2k coins back. Who should I pull on? I've got to find a really... Who's the really lucky character for me? Who's a really lucky character for me? Who's really lucky? Kelly's been a little bit lucky. I had a bit of luck on Kelly. I've had a little bit of luck on Kelly. Still better than my 40. That's pretty wrecked. Unlucky, Mr. C. Unlucky. Okay, we're going to do 10 on Kelly. We'll do 10 on Kelly. Give us a gold mythic. Gold diamond. That's a silver one. Gold diamond. We need a gold mythic. Gold mythic. Gold mythic. All the tough characters coming out baiting me. Man, they're just baiting me with tough after tough after tough. Come on. Give me a gold. Gold mythic. 1 or 2 more pulls. I think that's it. Rough. Rough. That's 180 pulls in a row. Man, that's crazy. 180 pulls in a row and I haven't got anything. Damn, it's doing it again. It's doing it again. This is not a good look. It's not a look. That's not a good look. What's going on there? I need to fix that desperately because it's really bad. 2.2k coins back. Not much to show for that one. Not much to show for that one. I'm not sure if your luck or my luck is worse on these wheels. 180 pulls without any gold mythics is pretty bad. It's pretty bad. And don't forget, in that time as well, I've also done my Survivor Club pulls. Yeah, so it's 200 pulls plus, you know? We're looking at 200 pulls plus without a gold mythic. I did the worst pull of all time, but time after time, sometimes I get a gold. You rarely see golds, but silvers here and there. I rarely get golds. The only time I've ever got a really good pull was on Michonne. Michonne was just like crazy. Michonne was Wait, hold up, guys. Conspiracy. Like, we've got all put our tinfoil hats on, guys. Ready? You ready for this? I've got to make sure Scopely's not here. Okay, the stream's ending, guys. See you later. Bye. Okay, ready. When I did my pull for Ezekiel, right? It was free to play coins. When I did my pull for Zachary, it was free to play coins. When I did my pull for Michonne, I had Mike donate to me to buy coins on the stream, and they were the Dollarinos coins. They were the big, like, that was how the big pizza money coins. And then the luck was raining in. Is this where the tinfoil hat has to stay on permanently now? Is that what we have to do? Is that it? Is that what we gotta do? Tinfoil hat has to be on permanently. I'd be down for a Kirkman series Allegiance. Some heavy art from the man himself. Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool. He could pick his like 5 favorite characters, right? Or 6 favorite characters, or maybe 5 favorite characters and his proper most favorite character. That would be sick. That would be sick as an Allegiance. And they've already got the logo in the game, right? I don't know if this works. This might not work. It's probably not going to work. Nope. Like one of my favorite characters, but I never got him when he was useful. Which was crazy because I wanted him in the 6-star era, not the 5-star era. I wanted this guy in the 6-star era because he had a really nice He had a really nice rush. All teammates get 35% attack and focus for 2 turns. It was basically the same as Kate. His leader skill wasn't much to talk about, but yeah. But it's already got this logo up the top. You see this logo? Kirkman series next to it. You can make that black and white and make the signature black. That's an easy allegiance logo. That's a really good call. That's a really good call. Who made that call? Was that Shane? No, it was Carl. Sorry, Carl. How did you get those coins? Free or paid? Sorry for the question. Is that just a curiosity? It's a mixture of both. A mixture of both. I buy the 30-day pass. I buy this 30-day pass on the right-hand side. So this is the paid coins. 70 a day. I think it works out to about 2.5k a month. And it costs like, I think it costs like $6 or $7. It's reasonable. It's reasonable priced. And I do pretty well in leagues most of the time. I got relegated last week. I was actually pretty busy last week, but also it's the start of the week, start of the season. Getting relegated in the first week isn't terrible because this week I should do well in arenas, and then I can win some arena coins as well. I generally do well in like 4 or 5 of the weeks of the arenas. I generally don't do well in the early weeks because there's high competition, and I don't do well in non-war weeks purposefully because I don't want to get promoted. So it's a weird. I play it in a very strange way. I played a league game in a very strange way. And then I do my videos on a daily basis. Coins. Buy a 5-pack and boom, there's your luck. Could work. But you see, I buy the 30-day pass. Surely that's luck. Surely that should be some luck. You did get Zeke in that first 40 pull for Zeke. Yeah, but then I did 150 pulls for Zeke and didn't get him. And then I've done 160 pulls for Zachary, didn't get anything. And then I think there was the odd 10 in there, and I decided to stop doing them. I did like 20 for Martinez, didn't get anything. I did 20 for... Who else did I do 20 in step-up recruits for? There's been a bunch of step-up recruits which I've done 20s for. Let me just check the history. And that's when I decided I'm gonna save for 160s because my luck's just not it. And guarantees. And you see Zachary is exactly just a prime example. I got 2 Zacharys, didn't get anything else. Step up recruits. Is this the order they came out? Zeke first, Mirabelle, Doc Stevens, Garrett. I did a 20 for Connor. Pretty sure. I did a 20 for Connor. And then I couldn't afford Michonne, and that's where I got the donos from Mike. Really, really generous donations on the stream to get Michonne. And I did 20 for Martinez. And then I skipped Ash. And I picked up Zachary. And I did 20 for Cliff just now. So yeah. So then I'm probably going to skip the next one, and then the one after that I probably can afford, just about, if I want to. I just gotta hope that the offensive utility character goes into step up. Why 6-star Kirkman Negan but no Zeke or Rick? There's not a 6-star Kirkman Negan. Kirkman Regan. The 6-star Negan is no longer Kirkman. Do I even have him? Yeah, I do. So here's another Kirkman series character. When I max him, he's no longer Kirkman series. Look, you can see no icon at the top. But yeah, that's a really good call, Carl. I'm gonna note that down. see. Nice call. I like that one. I would rather have 10 coins offer that 30-day pass crate. What? I would rather have 10 coins other than that. Oh, I see. Yeah. I think that, the 30-day. It's the same situation we had in the S-Class era, right? Where the 30-day crate was, oh, did I get one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. My daily reset, okay. Well, I was like, it could be a promo pool, but nah. I mean, that's good. I actually prefer that it wasn't a promo pool. There's another daily? Nope. Okay. Let me see. How do I find it? Featured. I don't think I can click on it. You can't click on it to see what's in the crate unless you haven't bought it. It's not a great crate though. I found it harder to promote back from Platinum 5 than stay in Diamond 1. Ash, I skipped Ash on Step Up. Once I dropped, I needed 4 weeks to get back. Can't explain. It depends on the events that week. It might be a little tough to get back in this week because it's War Week, but we'll see. You need to save 29k coins to be able to do 160 pulls on a Step Up recruit. This is correct. This is correct. And I'm pretty much half. Oh no, it's just 24.8. 28.4. Sorry. So I was pretty much halfway there before I did that 20 pull. Do I have regrets over doing that 20 pull? Maybe a little bit now. But it's all for fun, guys. It's all for fun. Is the next Mythic Trials Kingdom? No. They've announced that the next Mythic Trials is Skybound X. I'm pretty sure they said that the next one would be Skybound X. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they said that the next one is Skybound X. No Negan for me? Unsub. Like, literally, like, 630 people entered. One person wins. All the other people are like, okay, fine, see you later. Did I win? Sorry, Richard. Sorry, you were not the winner or the 3 backup names that I drew. However, if no one claims the prizes, then I will be drawing it again next Monday. But it's unlikely. It's extremely unlikely to happen. Extremely unlikely. Oops, I've got it on my screen still. I'll take that off. What's that? Is the BP weapon good? It's a very mixed bag. It's got an extremely rare upgrade on it because it's got an uncraftable. It's a new craft tier, which basically makes me think that the armor is going to get updated. Wait. Well, yes, it's the battle pass already. I've completed a few, haven't I? But it's the other upgrades on it that just make it not great. So the 3rd slot is actually impossible to craft right now because that's a 50% chance to revive, whereas normally it's a better chance, which is normally around 35% chance. But the 2nd and the 4th slot are not great. Like, it just doesn't make much sense. Someone said if it had attack on it, a huge bonus to AP and 1535, they would have picked it up, and I think that would have been really nice. And that would have worked really good on someone like Wayland. That would have been really good for Wayland, to be honest. And a lot of people would have seen that as a Wayland weapon. It doesn't make any sense in the person whose name it's after either, Kelly. That's why I was kind of figuring it was going to be a really tanky weapon, because it's like Kelly's Vengeful Sword Club. It'll be tanky as hell, right? Nope. No tankerinos. I'm pretty disappointed with the weapon. Fortunately, the rest of the battle pass is extremely good compared to previous battle passes, but I am disappointed with the weapon, to say the least. I figure if I picked it up, I'd most likely change the huge bonus to AP when taking damage to defense. I'd change the 4 slot to the crit, the bonus crit defense, and I'd like 50% incoming crit damage, and I'd change the HP to 40%, and I'd basically have 10% less HP, 5% less defense, but 15% chance more to revive on a Connor weapon, and I'd have to debate which one would be more worthwhile, pretty much. Or you could change it to attack, AP on attack, and 1535. I mean, you could do that and lose out on like 15% attack. You could just do that. It's a real shame. It's a real shame. It's a real shame. Like, a weapon should not have to have 2 slots changed on it as a 5-star weapon. If this was a 4-star weapon and it didn't have the 3rd slot on it, it would be good. Because you could decide what you want to do in the first 3 upgrades. You could decide to do defense, more defense. Just put up the HP. And then you could put what you want in the 4 slot. I don't know. I don't know. Or even a good weapon for Negan if it was offensive. Yeah, exactly. If it was an offensive weapon, yeah, this would have been pretty okay. If that HP was attack, and the AP was on attack, the 4 slot can be bad, and that can be a replaceable one. But those two being more the offensive side, that would have been good. It is what it is, but yeah. It looks cool though. I'm guessing it's going to look cool. If we look at like in terms of the visuals, if we look at the character who it like belongs to, it is actually in his dossier. You can see it on his art on the left hand side, so it looks really nice. But it's not the greatest. It's not terrible, but it's not great. It's just kind of just like, okay, cool. It's going to require some messed up upgrades. You're going to lose some percentages. And like I said before, unless a character comes out that can instantly use it, that'll be the case. The Battle Pass weapon from last season was better, for instance. The Battle Pass weapon from last season was the tough one, right? Am I right? The Daze weapon. Lost it. This one. Well, this was last season's weapon, correct? This one's good. This can work on Uncle Sam, and it can work on Razzo. So there's a promo and a free-to-play character that it can work on. Like, when I say free-to-play, just because Razzo was in that event. Like, it's 2 characters that can work on really well on the defense team. It can also work on Cliff. So this is a weapon that actually, like, people have got a selection of characters they can put on. Whereas this new one is just like, I can't, like, people were saying Morgan, and I'm just like, I mean, yeah, I guess. Yes. Do you know what would have been cool if it was an alert weapon? I know it sounds messed up because we always get alert and tough characters. But if that was an alert weapon, right? If that was an alert weapon, I would have put that on Governor. And he could potentially revive 2 people with his rush, right? See, that would have been interesting. That would have been interesting. What a difference a trait makes. So potentially we could get an Outlast Green that does damage on like when it flees. Or when it dies, sorry. And that potentially could pick up characters. See, that would have been a legit Gov weapon. Can you imagine that on Governor? AP when taking damage isn't terrible on Governor. And then you can put whatever you want in the last slot. Man, that would have been crazy on Governor. See the difference there, right? See the difference in how like you're feeling about this weapon when it's just a different trait. And it isn't because it's a different trait. It's just because it's a character that can use it. Like, instantly you're just like, wow, damn, that actually could be really sick. This weapon would be really good. Let me pick up that battle pass. That's the difference. That's literally all they've got to do is just like think of what weapon would be good instantly, and then that'll be such a better pick. Such a better pick. The worst part is if you chose to not get the battle pass, the free tier rewards are really bad. At least before you could get like 2k royal coins free to play and get other really good rewards. Yeah, I mean you get silver mythics, and you're just getting no progress towards gold mythics. Although, there's no. Let's go through it a little bit. It says there's 20k gold mythic tokens. Are there no free to play gold mythic tokens? Is there legit no free to play gold mythic tokens? No, they're both optional pay to. And there's not even any medals free to play. Maybe there needs to be medals free to play in here. Like maybe like 10k medals over the course of the entire battle pass, free to play. So let's think. Maybe it's 7. Is it 7? Is that tier 7? Tier 6. Okay, tier 7. This one should be 5k of these. And then at tier 30, it should be another 5k. It's not much, but it would subsidize people who went for them from the promos, because I don't think 10k is enough in there. Like 10k isn't enough in there. And then at free to play tier 30, like that should be is that tier 30? That's tier 29. That should be 5,000 of the of these, and then that 25k should go somewhere else. I mean, 25k is nice. Don't get me wrong, but basically the premium prize for free to play is 2 silver mythics, and with a 3% chance at a gold. Yeah, I definitely think they need to give out these medals more. They could put them on promo wheels. They could put them everywhere. Like, there's literally no one who would be disappointed with getting medals here, because they're going to be able to get more gold mythics. They could even, I think, they could even put out bits. Okay, yeah. Survivors Club just renewed. They could even give out bits to buy in the bit store. Would you be... What would you think about like 1 gold bit being a prize for like... Do you think they should bring back global tables for events? They used to do it once upon a time where they did like global raid tournaments where you have your regional rewards just like normal, but then they also have a global rewards, and they could give away gold bits, and they could give away gold medals and stuff. That'd actually be usable, right? Who won? Also, is this live? I'm confused. Yes, this is live, Jacob. This is live. If you can hear me right now, it's live. I'm going to be honest, I can't remember the name the person who won. Was it Miguel? I think the name was Miguel. You'll be able to check on the stream after I finish my stream, but also I will be announcing on Discord. I picked 3 backup winners as well, just in case they don't claim it. I would rather have it to alert, even though we've gotten 5 range weapons in the battle pass so far. Yeah. Yeah. Free to play get like Ascendance medals, low crit tier crates, world energy, elite character tokens, and other minuscule scraps. And they get like, I think they get like 6 pulls on the mythic wheel, right? They don't even get Maddox and Madeleines from battle pass in the free tier. Tier 7 free tier should give 5k gold medals, and tier 30 should give 15k gold medals. So 1 gold mythic from this, basically, or even 10. And I think the ones in the gold medals aren't like game breaking. Or even 10k TWD medals at tier 30. Anything is better than... Yeah, I think there maybe needs to be a little bit of a boost. Because a lot of these God Mythics, none of these are meta characters. Like that character potentially has quite heavy usage right now. Shiva is pretty good for Conquest. Mirabelle's good for Conquest. Abraham has his uses in Conquest. Dale, maybe decent in Conquest as well. Tyrese is decent in low-level Conquest, but then falls off. He used to be really good in raids, not so much now. Sophia is not really that great. Garrett potentially has some use on defense teams. Alice is a good attack team leader, but they're not meta. They're not like chain. They're not going to make it easier to attack the current meta defense teams. So it's just like these are just all like, except this one maybe. Except Ivanova. I will give Ivanova that. And the same can be said in here, to be honest. There is a meta defense team character though. There's just the governor. That's it. He is the A#1 in this. A#1. I've been using this raid team a little bit recently. Just messing around. The only problem I can have is if I come up against Mackenzie. Just because it's quite quick, generally speaking. But you can see it's quick to win, but they wrecked me because they had Andrea hit a rampage. I've completely maxed out my Andrea now, and she's hitting pretty good. I normally always lose one character. That's pretty much the way it goes. And I kind of built this for Mercer teams, even though I didn't take on that Mercer team. Yeah, this is the kind of team I have issues with. I generally hit her just because I can get a follow-up and I'm not going to get reflected. This is where the bonus comes in with Marge, to be honest. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cute. But, yes. I like the cleanse. There you go. There we go. And then I can take him out, right? If I so can do wish thee. Yes, I can. Now Andrea can get taken out herself here. Oh, I got unlucky. Yeah, I've been using that a little bit. It's mainly for Mercer teams. That's mainly for Mercer teams. Okay, what we got happening? Territories are all good. Okay. Okay, boys and girls. I think I'm going to end the stream here. 3-hour stream. It went pretty quick. I hope you guys had fun. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Next stream will be Thursday. I will have some content out between now and then, of course. Hope you are going to tune in then. I'm going to be figuring out an actual, like, hard, like, in your hands giveaway. You know? Something I can mail to you. This is something I wanted to do for a long time. But I couldn't because of the pandemic. I didn't want to, you know, put anyone under pressure, be it services or, you know, whatever. But I figure now's okay to do that. So I'm going to figure out that in the next couple of weeks. But we should have another RTS related giveaway in maybe a month or two. I'm just getting that organized right now. So stay tuned to the channel for sure for the more giveaways and more content. No worries, Vincent. I appreciate it. But yeah, that's going to be the end of today's stream, guys. I'm losing my voice, as you could probably hear. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. And as always, keep on surviving, guys. keep on surviving. Goodbye, goodbye, guys. Goodbye, goodbye.